who wants to do a recap?
I can do it.
Well, Susan's been
Unless-
studying, so I feel like she's...
Unless you want to do it. If you want to give it a try, you can go to it.
I'm not confident at all that I could do.
Fair. Okay, get ready for 4 pages of notes. So,
God.
I'm gonna try and.
It was an unusually productive session, so
Yeah, I'm gonna
'Cause I
try
wasn't
and
there.
condense it.
that's not quite it. But anyway,
It
continue.
would have been even more productive, I'm sure, if you were there. Okay, we all got back to the bar after bringing back Izo, of course. Looked at the morning news, more stuff about dogs, news about members dying. Serpent's Coil bar was burnt down. We look into getting into the Owlbear race, and King goes around basically talking to all our neighbors in Silver Chime Valley to try and get them up to speed on our upcoming opening party, block party. Laz goes out to investigate Madison in Seaward, found out that he was actually crazy for a couple days before he went missing, or he was being a little weird. Vivi stayed in the bar to install a bunch of various fun things to it. And Oz goes out to a shrine to bring back Bully and got high with a unicorn, basically. I'm not going to really go over each and every person King talked to, because there's a lot. Let's see. Oh, Laz also went back to report to the Blackstaff. I guess let's see. Notable King people that he visited was one of the distilleries. Was a Rashomon man who is in the Xanathars and is totally into killing people who cheat him. That was fun.
Yeah, that's not gonna bite people in the ass at all.
Not at all. Oh yeah, that dwarf guy showed back up, and King basically told him to fuck off. And he got his jimmies rustled. That's what he gets.
He felt it in his jellies.
Yeah, King basically sent out like letters to all of the distilleries to tell them, whether or not they want to accept our offer to sell at our bar. And we go to sleep that night. Today's the 17th, actually. No, today's the 18th, but as I'm going chronologically in the notes here. On the 17th, we're almost done with the bar. Keep working on it. King signs us up for the Owlbear race as King's Chariot team. And all 25 or so members and or neighbors of Caprica's family show up at the bar and help us finish the bar, and we get all the brewer responses. I have a bunch of yes and no responses to each of the brewers we kind of went to. This Antonio Slanvini is the reason why some of the people said no, because he bought them out.
That son of a bitch. Oh, hi
Fucking
guys.
son of a bitch.
Sorry for being late. I thought we were doing 7:30. I forgot we were doing it at 7 instead. Whoop.
You're good.
You're good. We're still just doing the recap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Laz reads papers. Koliat Towers owner was killed. Find some teenagers that were attacked by the Black Viper. Blah 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 blah. We go back to sleep. Blah 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 blah. Oh, news. Mastika diplomats are here. There was a grave robbing and the ship was on fire. Roaring Horn heir dies. No, not Caecilius, unfortunately.
So, quick question. I think I glossed over that or just didn't notice this last time, but the owner, the Koliat Towers, is that where we tried to find the bird and didn't?
Yes, and
Yeah.
he was the guy who called you a pet.
Yes. Okay. Good. Suspicious that he's dead, but good.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Also, go ahead.
I was gonna say that it says bar owner released on the
Oh yeah.
news there.
Yep.
So our
That was
neighbor.
unfortunate. He's back.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's gonna
okay.
be a problem. That's gonna be a problem for me, probably too.
Oops.
We're just gonna
It's
drop his
fine.
ass down the
It's
sewer.
fine.
We just have to get him to start working with our vodka friend and try and trick him into trying to double cross him. But the problem
man.
solved.
Well, he
I like
probably
where you're
wouldn't
thinking,
because
King.
he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're not affiliated with the guild," because I'm sure that he is.
Yeah,
Bootlicker.
He's selling piss water.
Mm-hmm.
Reign of Misrule?
Reign of Misrule. Yeah, that was a holiday. What's up? What's up?
Okay. I just saw it and was confused.
That was a
Okay.
holiday. That was the very first day of the campaign. That was a holiday that was going on.
Okay.
So let's take a look here. Okay, so first off, we're gonna handle what Jim was up to over the past few days. Actually, no, hang on. No, since everybody's here, we're going to cut back to the evening of Roaring Horn's party. The evening Ezo died. You guys are dropping off Ezo at the Black Bear Brewery. Because I remember, yeah. So we're gonna have to explain that to Bruce. So you guys arrive at Black Bear Brewery, hop out of the cart, and start helping Ezo inside. Bruce is currently sweeping in the main room as you guys come in.
Bruise. I imagine Izzo's heavily leaning on like 3 or 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
None of whom are really able to take the weight.
It's really just like me and
Like-
Laz, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Last
probably
is
looking pretty
panting.
pale.
Evening, boy.
I'm okay,
He's not looking
Bruce.
at him right now. He's just busy sweeping. Who are all these people?
These are my friends, the ones I told you about.
Well, pleased to make your acquaintance. I've heard so much about you. My name is. You may call me King. I've been a business associate of your nephew here for a little time now. I've heard so many fantastic things about the whole Black Bear Brewery process.
Not
Here, sit me down over here.
Okay.
What's up
Laz
with
is
him?
Well.
Too many drinks, boy.
Not
I
enough.
mean, yeah.
You may want to have a seat, Bruce.
He stops what he's doing and he sort of like looks over his shoulder. Excuse me?
You might want a pint as well.
2.
Sets the broom down. What's this all about? Yeah, looks over at Ezo and he notices the eyes. The hell's wrong with you? Comes walking over. He'll like grab you by the head and he'll like sort of open up one of your eyes to look at him.
Look, it's
I'm
real
okay.
tragic. Your
Oh,
son,
stop!
or sorry, you're not your son. Son? Who's he?
Nephew.
Your nephew?
Nephew.
He owes me money. I know it's tragic.
Don't worry, it's not that much.
They saved me, Unc. They brought me back.
He's very confused.
From shore. He fell in the water.
He took a pretty bad fall, but he's up and standing now. He's just fine.
Laz is just gonna rip off the band-aid. The kid died tonight.
What?
He's okay. He's okay now. You should keep him here and safe for a few days.
I'm okay.
What happened?
I mean,
It was a wild party.
it was a wild party. There were like some beams and, like a tightrope. You just
I got a lot of money.
you fall off in the yeah.
The stakes of the competition were a little more dire than they had initially led us to believe.
Fucking nobles.
You told me you were going to a party.
Yeah.
I
It was a party.
yep.
A wicked party.
But I told you, I told you everything would be okay because I got my crew, and they brought me back.
That was actually the actual fun part of the night.
And he's as good as ever. In fact, if we hadn't have been tried to be as honest as to tell you about all this and tried to hide it or some kind of nastiness like that, you wouldn't even know.
King.
Yeah, I'm trying to show him how honest we are by telling him about it.
Not helping.
He was only dead for like less than 24 hours.
Oz also not helping.
It was like an hour max. Well, maybe like 20
Maybe like
minutes.
an hour and a half.
Hey, Laz, can you go pour us a couple pints?
No. You need to go to bed.
Agreed.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's go back to the bar, guys. Come on.
Are you trying to leave Oz?
What's everyone else doing?
It depends on what Bruce is doing right now.
I guess I'm reading the room. I don't know.
Last is angry.
Gemheim is
but-
just kind of shell shocked, like kind of standing in the back, being quiet.
Yuzo tries to stand up and kind of like as he gets halfway up and then kind of like collapses back into the chair.
Vivi, can you help him upstairs?
I'll get him.
Okay.
Y'all
You
stand
sure?
right there.
All right.
And Izo, he'll help you up the stairs and get you to bed.
Really, Unc? I'm okay. I'm okay. I just need a rest. They always got my back.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If you guys are still there while he's putting Izo back to bed, he'll come downstairs.
As he's away, I turn to Laz and I say, "Do you think if we tell him how expensive it was, that would help?"
Well, I mean, I'm surprised that more, not no more, gracious about this.
Do you think this is gonna hurt our partnership?
It better not.
Probably doesn't matter. Let me do the talk.
I mean, all things considered, we could have, come on with a dead Izo and, be a lot worse. He should be.
That's what we should have done. We should have had him brought in dead, and then we're like, and then he comes back up, and we're like, oh shit, look, we saved him.
Oz, that may be the best idea I've ever heard. We should have done that.
I agree.
Bruce is gonna kill all of us. Laz is just shaking his head, bunch of video stuff.
He wouldn't do that.
I've had a lot of friends' parents get mad at me in the past and for causing trouble. And really, if you just kind of supplicate yourself and say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, and just kind of keep your eyes down and bow a little bit, and they'll stop talking eventually, and then you can go on your merry way.
I mean, Jim, this ain't the jungle gym. The guy died, though.
Momentarily. I mean,
That's true.
are we even sure he actually died? I mean, he could have just been, knocked out for all we know. I mean, that temple could have ran a whole game on us.
My question for you, King, is why didn't you and Vivi tie? And he's gonna, Laz is gonna glare.
I wish we knew too.
That is a good
I don't
question.
know.
The bridge.
Well, I mean, we floated down.
Yeah.
You hear a heavy set of footsteps coming down the steps.
Supplicate, supplicate.
And then I said, that's not my frog. That's my mom.
Bruce, Bruce comes downstairs, arms folded, glares at all of you.
So this was a great night.
Went to a party.
Yeah.
Ended up dead.
And then alive.
It
And
was a
then alive.
killer party.
And
a nudge on.
Not helping. These kids almost.
he'll walk over to Oz and like stare down at you. You think this is funny?
He's like 4
Blue
times his
blood.
height.
Not particularly funny.
He jokes when he's nervous. Little.
Your uncle wouldn't make a joke about this.
Which uncle?
Probably not.
He'll sort of gaze at all of you. He'll walk over to Laz. You're supposed to be in charge.
King looks at Laz and Bruce like, Doesn't say anything though, but he's looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a boy too. Y'all know better.
These kids almost died getting him back. They're reckless, but they stuck with him.
He's snoring.
He'll walk over to King. You're a big man. Fancy man.
Say for you.
Thank you. Same to you.
He'll punch you as hard as he can.
Ow!
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How hard is that?
Roll that beautiful D12.
Let's see, that'd be 12 damage.
How much health was I that night?
I don't know.
I
I have no
fucking don't know.
Not a lot.
You're probably on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm on the floor.
I'm at 4 hit points.
Oh my god.
How do you guys have no hit points? What?
No,
Well, I
it's
wasn't
from
play
that
last
night.
game. This is a
Dogs.
flashback.
The dogs.
Yeah, the dog.
I don't think I took any damage. I mean, we've had long rests since then because it's kind of a flashback. So yeah, no idea how much health any of us
Yeah.
are at.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
this is
okay.
a
The
flashback?
point is
Yes.
that like
Yes.
a punch from Bruce is probably flooring you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
He'll
shit.
stare down at you. You're in charge. You're king. You take responsibility.
That's
and he'll,
true.
reach down. He'll reach down with one hand and like offer to help you up.
All right, I take his hand and let him help me up,
Yep. He'll stand you back up.
and that is why I made sure to bring him back alive.
We all did.
We all did.
Bruce will walk over and pour himself a drink and take a long sip of it and turn this thing over in his head. Set his stein down. It occurs to me that people not caring about bugbears isn't that uncommon. You might say it's par for the course.
I think you say common. That'd be funny.
He takes another sip. But it also occurs to me, ain't too many people go through the trouble to bring him back. Thank you.
It is the least we could do. We do not want to lose Izo.
I don't know what
We-
we'd do without him.
We care for your nephew very much. He's very important to us. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know
a-
what we would do if we lost him.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, hopefully he can still hang out with us. Because if he couldn't, I'd
If
be
he couldn't,
sad.
there was this weird psychotic teenager that was stalking us, and it was very strange. And I'm very glad Izo came back, because I thought we were stuck with that guy for a little bit.
I mean, that kid wasn't too bad.
He
I
raises
turn
an
around
eyebrow.
and look behind me, trying to see if he's behind us still. Okay, I don't think he's following us anymore.
All right, kids, the moment's gone.
He sort of looks down at his arm, and you can see he's staring at the Xanathar tattoo that's there. And then he'll look back at all of you. I think maybe for all the risks involved here, y'all might be something good for the boy. Tells me you're building some sort of bar, right?
That we are.
Yes.
Yes, and it'll be amazing.
Bar's good work. It's honest work.
It's not
clean
just a
work.
bar.
And I want to let you know, actually, that we were approached by the Brewers Guild to try and it wanted to sway us to work with them. And I will admit I was on the fence of it, but your boy Izo talked me into having faith in Black Bear Brewery and all the other unlicensed brewers that he knows of. He's in charge of the alcohol in this bar, and I think that's going to make this bar great.
I'm really concerned about all that, but thank you. It's late. I need to be turning in. I think
Hey.
all you need to be turning into.
True, yes.
before we
Jemheim
go-
probably needs to run home.
Yes.
We're doing a block party. It's mostly for the block, but if you wanted to bring a stand or something, or just provide some alcohol, we could also
Or
provide.
just show up and have fun.
Oh, that too. You know, you never know. And then we can even talk about your alcohol for you and free advertising. I don't know.
Get out.
And yep, let's go.
Okay, goodbye.
I like pull Oz by his collar.
Laz is going to be the last one to turn and leave, but he will turn and leave.
As you're doing, as you're leaving, Laz, Bruce will go. Your dad would be proud of you.
What makes you say that?
Shit.
He'll go back to sweeping.
Yeah, Laz will walk out the door.
Well, guys, this has been a hell of a day.
As soon as the door to their like shuts, I just double over like, did you really have to hit me that hard?
Yeah, that looked like that really hurt there.
It did.
How you
it did.
feeling?
I'm gonna give him a good berry.
That's delicious. Thank you.
Well, it's not a good berry. It's
like
it's
a pill.
wonder pill.
You,
Tastes like strawberry.
Delicious.
you kids really need to learn to shut up. All right.
Hey, I'm not good with
sleep.
people.
Yeah, so I
great
think
with
I need to go back home.
Yeah, all the way
Unfortunately.
to Seaward. Hope you can sneak all the way up there on your own. Good luck.
God, I know to get there before the sun rises, but we'll be all right. But
Laz kind of has a big reach. He's going to sort of like try to gather everyone up, and he's going to interrupt.
Okay.
Travel together.
Hello there.
Oh, is this a group hug we're doing?
No, it's not a group.
Oh, this is
hug.
long overdue. Laz, I did not know you were this affectionate. Get in here.
Oh, yes.
I hate public affection.
Get off of me, you
Shut the
idiot.
fuck up, Oz. Get in here.
So Laz is holding his arms up above his head so he's not actually hugging anyone.
The camera slowly pans up to a sad Izo in the window staring down.
I want a group hug too.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Lanterns lit, lanterns lit. Keep your lanterns lit. As like Laz is trying to get through to them, but they're just hugging.
What?
No one's listening.
Anyway, you were
Probably.
saying, Laz? It sounded like something important.
Travel together.
He said, "Keep it lit." Anybody want some drugs?
Shut the
After
fuck
tonight.
up, Oz.
After the night,
Lit.
yes.
Keep your lanterns lit.
Keep lanterns lit.
I think he's telling us that we should smoke those drugs.
Hell yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. You fucking morons, just go.
You seem well too.
I give some honeydew to Jem. It's free of charge. Just take
No, you're too kind. I'm glad that because I spent all my money on that damn resurrection.
Laz is just gonna head north. You guys coming?
Yeah, totally, of course.
Yep, of course.
All right. Laz will walk with them all the way north and just break off to his house.
Okay. So you guys go about your business, and we'll do a quick montage of Jim over the past couple of days. You haven't had much of a chance to see Genevieve, because when you wake up in the morning, Lucius is there, basically ushering you to hurry up, eat breakfast, and you're going off to the office to help manage books and stuff like that. Your dad's taking you on a tour through all the warehouses. He takes you down to the family shipyard, or not the family shipyard, but rather the family dock. He'll take you through Raventree shipyards, where your dad's got some boats that are in dry dock right now, and he's showing them off to you. And over the next couple of days, it's like really hard for your schedules and Genevieve's schedule to sort of overlap. At one point, we'll say it's probably the morning of the 18th. Your dad takes you to a breakfast date with Gustave Dumont, a important business partner of your father. And Dumont actually has you guys eating breakfast on his back deck, or his back patio, I should say. It's this big brick sort of thing that overlooks his gardens, where you can see he has all these exotic plants and koi ponds and stuff like that. He has a lot of like water features filled with exotic fish, and just sort of fancy plants all around them. And at the very far end of his estate is a not large, but sizable stone building with a domed roof. But Dumont just sort of is hosting the two of you. And over the course of the breakfast, like, you start sort of zoning out because they start talking about boring business stuff. But you keep feeling like a tugging towards that stone building. Like you catch yourself always sort of like glancing over to it.
Yeah, I imagine that over these days, like most of my time, I'm just kind of like imagining scenes in my head, or like trying to write lines of poetry or something as I'm
Gotcha,
being dragged
yeah.
from place to place. But yeah, at this time I'm like trying to zone out and do that again, but that stone building just keeps going. And maybe I've been trying to like talk to Diona in my mind a little bit over this time, and like see if she'll like, listen when I try and talk to her. And I say, in my mind, I say, Diona, are you there? Do you see this building?
I
don't know if she responds or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to
She
think of
doesn't-
like a way for her to respond. You don't hear any sort of voice, but you notice your eye sort of like drifts back to that building again.
Oh, I see. Yes. I'll just kind of like interrupt whatever they're saying, and I'll excuse me. What's the use of that beautiful structure back there? That dome is exquisite.
Dumont sort of like he was in the middle of about to eat something. He like stops. He sort of looks at you. Oh, you're asking about my little garden over there? It's a private arboretum, you might say. Are you interested in it?
I would love a tour.
I see. Wilfried, would you mind if I showed the boy around? I'd like to have a private chat with him. It's fine by me. It's your house. Excellent, excellent. Come on, my boy. I will show you around. Let me show you my collection.
Splendid.
As he's sort of walking along, he'll point to like ponds full of fish, and he'll like start talking about the various types in there. He knows a lot about these things. But he just starts trying to. You get the impression he starts to try to get the size of you. He's just like, so I understand you are the second son. Is this not? Is this so?
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
No,
I am.
I've not seen you in the amongst various business meetings. I believe this is the first time we have ever been formally introduced. I have to ask, where is what happened to Madison? He was such a charming young man.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Very sad, very sad. Well, be that as it may. So tell me, where have you been interested? Have you been following your father's business activities in detail?
Oh no, not at all. Honestly, I was not listening to a lick of the conversation that you just had.
I appreciate your honesty. It's so refreshing. I find that nowadays everybody is so wrapped up in their own games, politics and intrigue, and it is so boring. They don't have an appreciation for the finer things in life, for beauty, high art, the wonders of nature. You know what I mean?
Gustav, you surprise me.
Well. I believe that we're caught in the wet west, you might say, and I think it's important to have leisurely activities, hobbies, you might say. And he'll open
Spot
up his. He'll go like you've arrived at the far building, and he'll go to the door, which is this beautiful sort of dark wood sort of thing, and he'll knock on it 3 times, and the door opens up on its own. You walk inside, and you realize it's a gigantic sort of greenhouse. There are all these tropical plants sort of arranged around it, and a little walkway that cuts around the perimeter. And he'll lead you through it, and you're sort of noticing all these exotic, beautiful flowers. You hear the sound of birds and insects, although you don't actually see any. And you start to get the impression that it's probably some sort of magical effect. And after a few minutes, like the pathway sort of spirals around the outskirts of the building and will slowly sort of get to the center. And as you arrive, you realize that the center of this building is a big grotto. Up above, you can see that there is a dome made of tinted green glass, and there is a trio of what are they called? The those orbs that we use in Poda. The drift globes. Drift globes. Yeah, the trio of drift globes up there that are actually illuminating this place. They provide the light. And he'll sort of he'll sort of like show it off to you, and he'll sort of sweep his hand across it. It's this, again, gorgeous sort of grotto sort of thing. He has a little deck chair. He has a bucket, an ice bucket with some wine in it and stuff like that. But it looks like some sort of private tropical grotto kind of thing going on here.
Oh, this is exquisite.
This is my escape from the hustle and bustle of the day. My private retreat, you might say. A little piece of Eden.
Well, you know how to live.
That I do. As I was saying, my boy, and he'll start motioning you back. I think I think you and I are going to get along very well. And he'll start taking the lead, and as he's sort of leading you out, he just starts sort of getting lost in his diatribes about art and the finer things of life. But Jimheim, you hear a splashing behind you, and you can sort of look over your
turn and look around.
Yeah, you can look over your shoulder, and you can see the image of looks like some sort of woman, barely sort of breaking the surface of the grotto, and she like sees you and sort of like ducks under, and you can suddenly see like this fishtail flop and slap the water, and then she's gone.
Are there any inhabitants of this place?
Oh no, inhabitants? No. There are just a few magical effects going around. no inhabitants. I don't keep any animals here. Sometimes I'll bring in an exotic bird or something to liven up the place, but it's always temporary.
Do I believe him?
You can give me an insight check.
Okay. No, yeah, I do. Nothing fishy here.
But but he'll lead you back outside, and you can reunite with your dad. The rest of the breakfast goes rather uneventful. Maybe you pay a little bit more attention to what Gustav's saying, but it's ultimately just like more business stuff and a lot of numbers.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah, your dad.
I'm just thinking like if that mermaid was real or if I'm just too bored and I've been imagining a lot of things lately. I'm just like I'm not trusting myself. Is that real?
You definitely feel like this tugging in your chest. It feels like butterflies in your stomach. But after breakfast, your dad and you head out. He's got a little bit of shopping he has to take care of. He stops at some sort of little looks like some sort of stationery store. He gets out and he's going through stuff like that. You notice that there's a clothing shop across the street. You can duck into that and start checking it out. And after a minute or two, you suddenly hear this knocking on the glass of the store, and you see the rest of your friends.
Oh, I'll come outside.
The rest of you are on your way to the owlbear race, and you happen to catch sight of Jim.
Hey, everyone.
Jim.
Hello.
Oh, fancy catching you here.
Am I back with everybody too?
Yes.
Didn't I have to work today?
I don't think so. You're fine.
Wait, your family's not here, are they?
Yeah, my dad is just in the other building.
Fuck.
Where are you all off to?
Apparently,
Where?
we're racing owlbears.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
It's a
We're entering-
qualifier.
and if we nail this qualifier, we can find a patron and get some real moolah.
Let me ask you. I got something on my
Let's
mind.
do it.
A couple of you were met some guy who had a mermaid captive. Who was that? Who saw that?
Some noble
Do you
guy,
remember
lots of
that?
aquariums.
Don't know his name.
Oh yeah, he wanted
Up in
the
Seaward.
Triton thing.
Do
How
I
many
remember
different
his
laws
name?
is that breaking?
Do I remember his name?
I remember
No, you
his
never knew
name.
his name, but Vivi would remember. It's Gustave Dumont.
Oh yeah, that Dumont guy.
Oh shit! No shit. I was
What?
just at his
Why?
home. I was
Oh,
just at his home, and he
and?
showed me into his garden, into his like conservatory, and I swear I saw a mermaid in there.
There was
and I-
definitely a mermaid in there.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm pretty sure if we just go knock on the door 3 times, we can get in and get his mermaid.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Well-
let's just get his mermaid and then put it in
I
our
mean,
bar.
he was a nice guy,
Oz.
kind of, but
What?
he was. I mean, I feel like that mermaid. It's not. I don't know. I guess it was a good home. If we ever want to go hang out, if we ever need a mermaid, you know, I'd get
Well,
him.
well,
We can
Oz,
talk him,
I
ask
can
him how he
tell
got that
you,
mermaid.
His big ass giant aquariums are a lot better of a home than whatever tiny 5-foot square cube of an aquarium tub that we could make up.
Wait, we're supposed to put him in a tub?
Fairly certain that his big ass aquarium is not a fine home for a mermaid, and that
Well, it's not, but I'm saying like
Well,
you're
what you
just
gonna?
trying to bring her captive to some other place where she's gonna
Well-
be captive.
Well, if I've learned anything from my good friend Izo, it's that maybe we should just not keep people in captive at all, right?
Wait,
Izo, isn't that your
That's,
thing?
What are you gonna do about it?
that's true. Wait,
Copper?
merfolk are people?
Well, I don't know. Bugbears are people, I guess. So, why? Where do we draw the line?
Would this mermaid have family that might
Cats
be
are people,
missing
come on.
them? If this mermaid has a family that's missing them, and they might have some rewards they could give us for returning her.
Do mermaids speak common?
I didn't try.
You could all give me nature checks. Nature, yeah.
I'm not gonna roll because we already
Nope,
said
they
that
only
that
speak
don't know anything about
Aquafina.
merfolk.
What?
Aquafina.
No, Oz, they do not speak Aquafina. They speak Dasani, obviously.
Deer Park. It's clearly Deer Park.
Nobody fucking knows.
Wow,
Hold
we
on.
don't know
Perfect.
shit about mermaids.
This is perfect. I
Fucking
love
jack
this.
shit.
Even Laz doesn't know.
Wait, no, it's not Dasani. It's Fiji. They speak Fiji.
Oh, so they don't speak
Nestle.
Ross?
What? So what kind of evidence does one need to go in someone's home if there's a suspect of keeping slaves in the home?
Let's see. If it's against a noble, you're probably gonna need more than just
More than
people
just
saying.
hearsay?
A rumor.
Yeah, more than just hearsay. Yeah.
Okay.
Jim, there is one bit of information that might be relevant to this conversation. On the 10th of the next month, Mr. Dumond is actually going to be out. He's going to be attending some sort of social event. You mentioned he's going to attending some dinner party, so he'll be away from his estate at that day.
Great.
You know for a fact, at least.
Well, I know a day. It's still a ways away, but next month he's going to be away for the evening. So maybe we can think about it. Just I know that that mermaid rubbed some of you the wrong way before, so I saw it and I immediately thought of you all. And
Well, you mean the right way, because
well, maybe if we set her free, she'll rub us the right way.
A month should be plenty of time to either construct a tank of our own or find where this mermaid came from and see if there's any relations she has that may be willing to give us some compensation for return.
You're not keeping a mermaid in a tank.
we're not. No.
It
Well,
sounds
he
like,
is.
it just sounds
Yeah,
like
but
a
he
good
has
way
a
to get on
bigger
Red Knuckles'
tank.
bad side.
Get on whose bad side
Uzoff.
did you say, Izo?
Red Knuckles. You can't mess with people that Red Knuckle has me making deliveries to.
I mean, he doesn't have to know
I
us.
mean-
I
We
should
can wear
also
disguises.
give me
Delivery is a delivery.
Oz, Vivi, and Izo can give me intelligence checks real quick.
I love an intelligence check. Hey,
Ooh.
I rolled shit.
Izo, it also occurs to you that Dumond wasn't just like you weren't just delivering the trident to Dumond. He was having a conversation with that weird dude with the plate on his neck, who you know is a higher up of
Oh,
in the
yeah,
Xanathar Guild,
he was having a
which means that this
conversation
guy
with
is connected to the Xanathar
Xanathar's
Guild.
voice.
Mm.
Yeah, he was talking to the Xanathar's bag man.
I'm pretty sure he
So-
like walked out and then like saw us there too.
That's way over our heads.
Maybe.
Okay, well,
You don't. It's like fucking with God, but God's gonna break your legs.
maybe I'll just turn invisible and do it my damn self then.
I wish you wouldn't, but if you do, I wish you luck.
Laz is gonna walk on.
See, Laz has the right idea in mind. Let's go race those owlbears.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds a lot of fun. Kind of
Laz,
look
don't be a
around.
narc.
Did,
Yeah, I
did
could
you
just
just
step
tell
away
Laz
for a
not to be a narc?
Yeah.
Can't narc without evidence. Or at
Right.
least not on a noble.
I didn't see nothing officially.
Officially, I get it.
But
What's Josh? What is my retinue for the rest of the day, or what's my schedule for the rest of the day?
It's heading back to the offices to work on books, and it's not like your dad isn't even having you do the actual books. he's giving you old accounts to basically balance on your own, and he'll double check your work. So it's more like busy work to make sure that you actually know what you're doing before he gives you real work to do.
Oh, question. Did I hear Dumont's voice?
No.
Okay.
You mean at the party, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So Jimmy, it sounds like more fun than hanging around with your dad all day, racing Owlbeario.
And you also know the grand opening's today, Jim.
Yeah, I really wanted to spend some time with my sister. I felt terrible about leaving her like this, but what's one night gonna hurt, right?
Yeah, that's the spirit.
I'll go
Yeah, that
back.
was us.
I'll
Why
go
don't you
back
bring
later.
her along?
It's a great idea. Wait, but she's like 12. How old is Genevieve? She's like a little girl.
Yeah, 12, yeah.
Like 12, right? She's
Probably
like
not
12.
a good idea. No.
We'll have plenty of pastries, and we got talking rats. We'll have a great time.
No.
No.
Yeah, we could sing a
That's-
song. We'll be like, "Be my guest, be my guest. We're in a bar. Look, a rat." I don't know.
Look at breast.
Laz is actually going to
Uh.
wheel around and say, "You bring that 12-year mess, and I will kill you myself." I mean,
Okay.
we'll bring you back, but I will.
Whoa.
Shit, Les, calm down.
I mean-
Last time we went to a harmless party, he died. You're not bringing 12-year-old into that.
Got it. You have my word.
So tomorrow night, though.
That
No.
got dark.
No. No. Yeah.
Laz
She's-
will wheel back
she's
around
not coming
and
to
just
the
start heading away.
I just turn to Izo and I say, "By the way," and I just give him a big hug. So I missed you, buddy.
Oh, I pick you up and kind of shake you a little bit, just excited.
Oh,
You feel a couple bones crack.
ow. Okay. I haven't been working out in the last couple of days. All right, well let's go then, because I don't know, my dad could walk out any second. Let's get moving.
Okay, yeah.
So you guys go darting off, and as soon as you're around the corner, we see Wilfried come out. He's got a stack of he's got like an armful of folios and stuff like that. Jim Heim, what do you think? I was thinking about getting manila, but then again, manila folders. Then again, off cream-colored folders are Jim Heim. Jim Heim. Jim Heim.
Back.
So we'll cut to you guys are at the Field of Triumph for your big owlbear race. But before we do that, let's take a quick 10-minute break.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I wonder if Owlbear races are dangerous, because the awful for Izo to die again the first crazy adventure after that.
There's no way I'm gonna die again.
It's not possible.
It's okay,
I'm
dude.
a buff-
I picked up Long Strider this morning.
Are we all riding the wagon?
I'm a buff boy.
I think so.
Well, I think
I
we'll have
think
to ask
so.
Josh about the rules
I'm
here.
I'm pretty sure we're all gonna be in the cart.
Look, Josh is never not gonna kill you again. It's just not
Again.
gonna happen.
What do you-
Yeah, I've never died 2 sessions in a row before. Or I guess, yeah. It'll be another couple of months at the very least before I die again.
Will Bruce be mad at us if he finds out you were in an Albert race, or would he just not care? Do we know? Do we know?
I think he's gonna be fine.
Okay.
We're still level 4, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Just wanna
Yeah,
make
at the
sure.
moment.
How long
Don't-
is the campaign? Do we know yet? Or we're just
I think
playing
it was
by
to
ear?
like level 10 or something.
Yeah, I think
So
that was
would-
the...
Yeah, so if I think about how long we've been playing Curse of Strahd, that'll mean we'll play this game for about 3+ years.
Sounds good.
So, we're going to level 20.
No, 3+ years to level
No.
10.
Oh.
Like I believe the adventures are in for like 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, but Josh has mentioned that he's like adding in a lot of extra.
Yeah. And I'm still not sold that he's not going to end up throwing us into the abyss or something.
I mean, no joke. I've been down for a crazy twist like that. I was actually like looking up some Curse of Strahd stuff lately, and I was like, I think King would be interesting in there. Just cocky, arrogant.
This
know-
party would be hilarious in Curse of
Yeah,
Strahd.
I feel like we
It
don't
would be the-
belong at all in Curse of
It'd be
Strahd.
very funny.
You do not.
It'd be very funny.
Really, any
Oz-
other
Oz
adventure.
doesn't, for sure.
We're like so tailored to this specific adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what make it like interesting to throw us in a crazy like not this scenario. That's
We're the most urban adventuring party ever. Like, throw us in like a small village anywhere, and we'd be fucking out of place.
Yeah.
That's
True.
That's what I'm
True.
that's excited for. That's why I kind of wants to go on a Badger's owlbear hunt after this whole like
God.
stuff, because having this group out in the wilderness would be great in just how weird.
Yeah.
That's how another party member dies.
I
Us
just
going
straight
into
up
the
like
woods.
shoot every owlbear and kill them as we get to them. Like, oops, sorry, that's another one. I gotta find another one.
So much dirt.
Somebody really needs to sweep this place up.
Keep all those forest fires from happening.
I love this adventure just because it makes days like way longer. You know, like
In
Yeah.
the city.
yeah, if you're traveling, there's all this distance that you have to travel every single,
Uh-huh.
every time you want to
But
go
also-
somewhere.
Yeah, it also makes like NPCs like matter on a much like realer level.
Yeah. You can't like escape them.
Yeah, we can't. Well, we can't. We can't. We also just can't like murder somebody and like move on.
Yeah.
True. Although, haven't we already done that though?
Yeah, I mean people are important like Dolphin. Wait, did we kill Dolphin or no? I never dropped
I
him
don't
down the
know.
sewer. I don't know if we
We
ever
just
finished.
dropped him in the sewer.
We killed the guy that we boiled. the guy
Yes, yes we did.
Oh yeah, forgot about
Lockjaw,
that.
yeah.
that lockjaw.
Oh,
That
he
was
was-
that was
Cook
rough.
man.
He was gonna boil me. It's only fair.
Yeah, no, I
That is no
followed. I
judgment.
followed your logic.
You boil who you gotta boil.
They're going to boil me alive. They're going to boil you alive. We're going to boil him alive.
You live by the cauldron, you die by the cauldron.
You get a ham bone, you got a stew going.
Lizard stew.
Okay. Is everybody back?
Yes.
Yep.
Lee?
Yes.
Fuck Lee. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. So we cut to you guys at the Field of Triumph, this gigantic arena. There are a number of people sort of filing in. There are some attendants who have like a little booth out front. When they see you guys, you can go up and just announce who you are. They'll have you sign some release forms saying that the city is not liable for any injuries that may occur during this.
Oh wait, Isa, before you sign that, are you sure you're comfortable doing this? Or if Bruce would be okay with you doing this? I mean, so soon after the whole party.
Oh yeah, this will be fine.
There's one thing I should mention, Izo.
I'm good
is
with a
that,
cart.
let's see. You are currently suffering from a -2 penalty to everything.
That's fine. I'm good with a cart.
Okay.
I know my way around a cart.
But they'll
Right, like,
take you around. They'll take you underneath the arena, and they'll have you in a little waiting room. After a few minutes, they'll take you to the little side, basically a little side area where they've got your carts waiting for you. Other teams have gathered here. You notice that the wagons in question are these basic. It's like basically a basic four-wheeled uncovered wagon. You don't see any owlbears though. But yeah, the attendants will sort of leave you here, and they'll just tell you, "We'll be ready in about 20 minutes. Try not to get into too much trouble." And they'll head out, leaving you guys in the in the little side area with the carts and other racers. You can see that there's like some dude. You can see there's a tiefling. There's some lanky dude with looks to be some sort of fuzzy creature with him, and there's also there's this person who's just approaching you. As they walk up, I say it's this person because you're not quite sure if it's a man or a woman. You're not sure if it's a human or an elf, but it's somebody with dark-colored skin. It has like a hair, or like a hair. You know what? I'm just gonna show you the picture. But they walk up to you. They're wearing basically this. Boom.
Whoa! I
Oh,
love-
that's
Oh.
amazing!
Holy shit!
Hello.
Hey.
They're also wearing platform shoes that are about 8 inches tall.
Oh my God! Is Laser Ted here too?
And they look down. They look over at all of you.
And who
Hi
are
there.
you?
How's
Oh.
it going?
Hello.
Much better now.
As soon as
hell
they start
you
talking to
wearing?
you, the rest of their like a bunch of other people come rushing up behind this person. One of them is painted entirely silver. One's painted entirely blue. Another one is wearing like enormous purple sunglasses. And one of them is like a little overweight, has half their head shaved, and starts like doing a beatbox behind this person as they started talking to you. Magnifique! Please, it's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Yo,
Oh,
The pleasure
okay.
is all ours, I assure you.
Yeah.
You might be the best thing I've seen in this entire city. It's a pleasure to meet you. You may call me King.
Pleasure to meet you, King. Although I won't refer to you as that. We don't obey authoritarians. We're here trying to smash that sort of thing. We are the revolution. And he like does a weird sort of pause and a little pose, and the others sort of pose along with it.
what are you revolting against?
We're here to smash the false win-lose dichotomy and usher in a new age of collective experience through the avant-garde Owlbeario racing technique.
Well, my name, sir,
right.
is Gemheimer Menegold Moreau, and you may call me whatever you please.
Izo's trying to like mimic the move they did, but he's not quite getting it.
I feel
We
like I
don't
should.
use names here. We only use what we are. The essence in our hearts. And I am Magnifique.
I feel like I should be offended, but I'm totally into this.
This is just breaking Laz's soul just so much. He's just, how did my life come to this?
I have to wonder. Oh, what do you say, Oz?
He's just very confused right now.
I love your
Um,
jacket.
You hear behind you. Oh, please. You guys are just a bunch of poorly dressed freaks.
Do you have eyes, sir?
And leaning against a wagon is a tiefling in like this very sort of lean cut tiefling wearing black armor. He's chewing some bubble gum. Go ahead and show you this guy. He's just like saying they're looking like the coolest dude ever.
I like this guy better.
Thanks, little man. I appreciate it. Name's Sirocco. I'd shake your hand, but there's no point in it.
Okay.
You're probably one of
I see.
those winning-losing types, huh? And I wink over at the Revolution.
Sirocco's just like, you're goddamn right I am. We're the Speed Demons, and he'll point to his all tiefling racing band. We're the fastest thing on on this fucking course.
Wait, I thought tieflings weren't demons. Are tieflings demons?
It depends on the tiefling.
Like devils?
It could be. They're fiends.
Well, whatever they are, they're gonna be dirt eating our dust.
So we're looking for the carts with the tacky racing stripe on the side, right? Those are yours?
They got flames painted on theirs, yeah.
Great. Glad it's gonna be easy to spot you.
Have you ever won a race before? And I kind of look at him.
Yeah, we've won like qualifiers before.
Your cart looks like it was built with drunk carpenter.
What are you saying, Isa?
Your cart looks like it was built by a half-blind drunk carpenter.
With her city-provided cart, so yeah, of course.
I bet the guys who don't care about winning are gonna totally smoke you.
I'm gonna turn to.
I'm just gonna have to interrupt you right there, baby. Please don't use gendered language when referring to us. We're beyond that. We're beyond that dichotomy.
Oh, my apologies. They are going to smoke you.
Thank you.
I'll to magnify.
They. It's they.
Ooh.
I'll say to them. So this no winning losing thing, is that like a, it's not the destination, it's the journey? Because I'm totally down with that.
It's about the revolution, baby.
So are you gonna lose on purpose? Because that would be very helpful for us.
We're gonna
Would
do
you-
more than win. We're gonna do more than lose, baby. We're gonna inspire.
Would,
Oh my gosh, I
And
love
then inspire after us, so we'll go in first, and then you come in afterward. Okay, thanks.
I mean,
where'd you get
all
that
of
jacket?
you
are going to lose.
oh,
Great,
I'm
here
so
we go.
excited. I'm so excited to see where the hell this is.
The third guy you can see is standing there. He's wearing like these ridiculously bright clothing. You can see like he appears to be human, but he's got scales on his neck, a few scales on the back of his hand, and he has a forked tongue and reptilian eyes. He's a 1T pureblood, you can tell.
Ooh.
And he is being escorted by the smallest gnoll you have ever seen.
Oh,
Small.
Small.
Okay, have you seen both of them? Let's see.
I see Horace.
I see
Horse. Okay,
Horace.
so
See Horace.
okay,
Yep.
let's see Mangy.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yes.
My name is Horace
God.
Histamine. This is Mangy. Say hello, Mangy.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Thank you, Han-
Is that a
thank you-
pygmy knoll?
Thank you, Hanna
That
Barbera.
is
Adorable.
Oh, my family has been into knoll husbandry for generations. Oh, I've only heard of pygmy knolls. That is fascinating.
So does he fit in your purse?
I don't have a purse.
Can he fit in my purse? Can I take him home? I want to meet my knolls.
No, he can't come. But no.
How much? How much?
Mangy like looks up at him. He
Oh my
looks
God.
over at you, and he starts taking a few steps towards King. And he just grabs Mangy and pulls him back. Mangy, come back here.
Excuse me, Revolution? Where do you get that nice jacket?
Oh, this baby we bought from Valentine Royale.
Valentine Royale. God.
We unfortunately had to. We had to unfortunately get involved in the capitalist hierarchy, but unfortunately, but at the same time, it's quite magnifique. It looks ridiculous, just like all of you when you're all crashed against the walls during the race.
Who are you again?
Horace Histamine. I'm the lead. I'm the captain of the Histamines.
Who's that?
I'm the winner of this race, asshole.
We haven't had the race yet. You can't have won it already.
Yeah, and besides
Especially
winning
considering
is
we're
so
gonna win.
last year, right?
Les is just watching this train wreck and laughing.
Do I have any knoll snacks? Do I have any jerky? I gotta lure him into me.
I've been handling carts my whole life. You guys are going down.
This reminds
At
me, we
that
need
point-
costumes. At
At
which
that point,
point, I will sneak off to go put on my costume.
Oh, okay, you're gonna put on your.
Oz, do you have a tall
your
hat?
voice
Yes.
breaking.
Yep.
God damn it! What were we thinking? We didn't come up with a team theme. That was foolish.
I mean, we have a theme.
Is our diversity. Think about it. So we're basically the Motley Crew.
Well, how about the wacky racers?
Well, I mean, we already have a name. I put us down. I registered it as King's Chariot. I assumed you guys would be fine with it.
God damn it, King.
Oh.
It's a fine name.
Well, it's branding, Stay on brand. I like that.
See.
Okay, fine, but we throw out pamphlets of our bar while we're racing or something. I don't know.
That's a
Vivi
fantastic
shows
idea.
back up in her performance outfit or snake outfit.
You know, I didn't really think of this, but I look like I belong in that team, but fuck it.
I love what you're wearing. I can
Thank
see
you.
somebody's clearly can tell who's going to win this thing.
Yeah,
We
it's
have
gonna be
space
me.
on the cart if you want to join.
Sir,
Move
what's
over.
your name?
Move over, Mangy.
Who are you again?
Yeah,
Don't let
Horace
him talk to you that way.
Oh, Horace.
Horse?
You know, you're kind of wacky, Horace.
Horse Hymen. Got it. Horse Hymen. I'll remember that.
He's something.
All right, whatever you say, horse.
Horse?
Horse.
Horse, you know,
Horse.
like the big animal. Big.
Yeah.
Nobles ride him around.
Diamonds.
I'm going to cast message at Mangy and
Okay.
just ask him, does he always treat you like this? Are you okay with that?
He's just gonna get laughter back.
He looks over at you and he like shakes his, he nods his head really quickly and then he just sort of shrugs to the second question.
I'm gonna send another message like, you know, it could be better. I know some, I have knowledge of my own. Like, we have food, we have drinks. Just follow me after the race. Give me a better life.
We're not
He
taking
looks at
Mangy.
you, he looks over at Horace, and then he just goes, I can't do that laugh too much.
And if you can sabotage
You're
Horus, that'd be
crushing it, though.
fantastic.
Right about that point, the announcer comes back in, or the attendant comes in, and he's just like, all right, so time to get this race started. If you'll all choose a cart here, and he'll basically start pointing for you guys to pick a cart, and they're going to start leading you into the arena.
Is this like Mario Party where everyone has a different racer and we all have to pick?
Welcome
'Cause I'm gonna
to
pick the
Mario
bomb guy.
Kart.
We want the Dolphin Dasher.
Nothing like
cart.
that. They all appear to be the same thing.
Oh,
One of them.
Dang it, I wanted a motorcycle.
One of them has flames painted on it, but the speed demons immediately climb onto it.
I have a strange question, real quick.
Mhm.
Are there any owl bears in native domestic?
Yeah, I'd say there are probably like owlbears you could find native. Or yeah. The answer is yes. Yeah.
Gotcha. I just wasn't sure if King would have seen one before or not. Okay.
Yeah. They probably look very different than owlbears here, but yes. That being said, you haven't actually seen any owlbears. There's still no owlbears on this thing.
were we supposed to get an owl bear beforehand?
No, they're gonna
No.
according to what you or how you understand it, they're supposed to supply you with an owlbear. But once you guys pick a cart,
Oh great, we're gonna get the shit owl bear.
once everybody's picked a cart, a guy in wizardly robes and carrying multiple scrolls is gonna come over to each cart. He'll pull out a scroll, read it, and it'll cast a version of Phantom Steed that creates a phantasmal owlbear that will pull your cart.
Oh.
Oh.
Neato.
Do we
Oh.
know the rules of this shit?
I'm about to explain the rules to you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Before he summons ours, I'm just going. Oh, would you summon ours? Could you make it kind of tropical? You know, kind of, like bright colors, bright feathers. You know, just want to make it feel more.
He blinks at you, starts reading from the scroll.
Yeah.
Creates the same owlbear as everybody else.
I'm not sure if you were listening. Like, oh, he's already gone.
So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you guys to the owlbear race map.
All right.
What the fuck is this?
I've had a lot of free time this week, so I may have
Yeah,
overdone
it
it.
has.
Find out.
Oh yes.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
boy.
what is going on?
Yes. Oh my god, gladiator style. Okay, full roll
Wow.
style racing. I love it.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, so who
So
wants
you
to
guys-
fight some
Wacky
wheels?
races, dude.
So I was asking about colors the other day, and you guys ultimately determined red. So you guys are the red cart.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, we should have gotten gold. Dang. Okay.
So here are here's how this thing is gonna work. Yes, show to everyone.
Oh god.
It's okay. It's not as complicated as it looks. Basically, all you're gonna do is on your turn, everybody gets to choose which one of these actions they want to do. We'll resolve those actions, and then you roll a d6 to see how many feet you or how many squares you move. That's it. That's all you do.
Okay.
You have
There's way
steering.
more.
You have steering, which is basically being able to like rotate the cart and make sure you can avoid obstacles and stuff like that. It also allows you to control your cart when you move, because at the end of your turn, when you roll that die, you're going to move straight. And if you're not facing the right direction, you could end up crashing into something. You have accelerate, which is a nice simple action. If you choose to do accelerate, your cart's going to move 1 additional square. That's per person who chooses to accelerate. Hinder, you get to pester one of your opponents. For each person assigned to this action, you choose an opponent. That opponent moves 1 square less this round. If multiple people are assigned to the same opponent, they instead make their race roll with disadvantage. Attack, you can try to bump or even damage your opponent's cart. For each person assigned to this action, your cart gains 1 power. At any point during your turn, you can try to attack. If your power is greater than their defense, you move the cart. If it's by 3 or more, you damage the cart. Every cart's got 4 little dots there next to it, so every cart can take 1 damage.
It's like
There's
balloons
defend,
on
which,
Mario Kart.
Yes, there's defend, which just blocks attack, and there's use item. So if you don't want to figure out all these fancy rules, you can just choose to accelerate or defend. That's very simple.
Mhm.
Lastly, there's use item. I'll go ahead and show you this.
That's great.
Boop. Okay, so watch out for fire orbs. They can damage your cart. If you hit warps, which are these black
Mario
things down
Kart.
here, they'll roll you. Yeah, it's Mario Kart. You'll roll a d10 to see where you teleport. Ice patch can end up. Ice patches could like stop your cart prematurely, but if you get bumped while on an ice cart or on an ice patch, you'll slide to the opposite side of it. And lastly, if you hit one of these ghostly sort of milky white bubbles around here, that's an item bubble. You'll roll a d10 and you get the item inside.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
It's exactly like Mario Kart.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
Mario.
All right,
love
we're
it.
playing Mario Kart. I'm good at Mario Kart. Let's do this.
Is
I
this
should
gonna-
also-
are we gonna get
also-
Mario Kart music? At
Already
least?
have it.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So,
This only
So,
slightly
let's
gives me
see here.
anxiety somehow.
Mario Kart by way of Banner.
okay, so yeah, we're gonna start with you guys. I'll put the- yeah, actually, yeah, we're just gonna go. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go with you guys. So we're gonna start with King. King, which action do you want to do?
Oh God. Let's see here. Let's accelerate. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys got 1 point of accelerate. Vivi, what do you want to do?
Fucking accelerate. It's the beginning.
Okay, to accelerate. Izo.
I will steer.
Oh,
Okay,
Captain, my Captain.
Okay, Izo steering. Oz, what are you doing?
Okay, wait, before I answer, does anybody have land vehicle?
I do.
I do.
Alright, just stick with that. I'm gonna accelerate.
Okay, we got 3 accelerates. Jim Heim.
Hell, let's get a move on, and I'm gonna accelerate too.
4 accelerate. Okay, and Laz.
Laz will defend because he doesn't trust any of these.
Okay, so you guys have 1 point of defense. I'm gonna note that on your bubble here.
Oh, my strength is good. Oh God, steering is perfect for me. It's a land vehicle strength check.
Okay, so
You did
you
that.
guys.
Wait.
Okay, so you guys have 4 points of accelerate, and let's see how far you go. Well, actually, who's steering? Izo, roll me a d6.
All right, let me D6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
5. Okay, so you guys are gonna move a total of 9 squares. Izo, did you want to rotate the cart before you do that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So you
So you actually are you're able to control that. You should be able to click on that and rotate it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Let's see. Do we want to just go straight for that one?
Because that's an item bubble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's
If
go.
we close to the center, we can.
Yeah. Hold on.
How does this work?
Jeez.
It seems like the best thing to do is like be as close to center as possible, but that's gonna lead to a lot of potential interference from like obstacles
That's
and the
gonna be a
dudes.
lot
And
of
I
bugs.
gonna be
thought
rebuilt.
about that. That's why I put way too much thought into this fucking thing.
You know what's we need? Let's pick up this first item.
Okay.
All right, pointing to the item.
Okay, so you're heading for this bubble over here.
Yes, this
Okay,
one.
so go ahead and move yourself 9 squares.
All right, I think that gets us just to it, right? 45.
It's 10
Okay,
squares.
Sure.
Yeah, you're just short.
it's just short. We're right here.
Goes to the speed demons. The speed demons are only going to move 5, so. 3.
Oh, I get it. So speed demons only accelerate.
Okay. Then I could see
Yup.
the histamines only attacking and hindering. Okay, what are the revolution's
Yup.
gonna do then?
The revolution is going to roll a d6. Oh,
Split
wow,
it
okay. The revolution moves 6 squares. 1, 2, 3.
Know what they do?
6, yeah. I bet they have 1 doing each.
Yeah, they have one
Just, like,
doing
even.
everything.
So the revolution starts racing forward, and you can see that as they do, one of the members, the guy painted all silver, breaks out a set of bongos and starts playing it as they race. And then lastly, it goes to Horus here. What's Horus gonna do?
This is the assholes.
1, 2.
And pure innocent, lovely mangy.
Horus gets here, and he's going to lash. You see as they start accelerating, Horus just goes, "Mangy, do it now!" And Mangy pops up with a crossbow, and which you're not sure where he got that from, and he fires it into the spokes of the revolution. Let's see, the revolution had 2 attack, 3 guy. They have okay. So the revolution actually gets shoved 1 square. I'm gonna say it's gonna shove him this way. There we go. And that was that turn. So it goes to you guys. Back to you. King, what are you doing?
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to help Izo steer because I think we're in a tight kind of. We're gonna need some movability to try and hit one of those accurately. So I'm gonna help.
Okay. So King is steering. Vivi, what are you doing?
I can also steer.
Okay. So Vivi is helping steer. Izo, what are you doing?
Well, if Vivi, you have land vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I think you guys might have steering. I'm gonna. I'm gonna attack.
Okay, so you guys have 1 attack on board. Goes to Oz. Oz, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack as well.
Okay, you
Now,
have 2 attack.
I get to choose who do I attack first, or?
What's gonna happen? Sort of. Once we go through everybody who's attacking gets to pick one opponent that they're going to try and fuck with.
Mhm.
Jim, what are you doing?
I'll get some. I'll put some speed to us. I'll accelerate.
Okay, so you're accelerating. Okay, so you got 1 accelerate, 2 attack, 2 steer, and Laz.
Laz will also accelerate.
Okay, so you got 2, 2, 2. Nice. So first off, King and Vivi, do you guys want to rotate your cart?
I think we do try and hit that second. Is there a way we can hit the first bubble and also get on the trajectory to hit the second one?
You're gonna have to make a check, but yeah.
So first we can break up our move a little, like go forward to finish in the bubble and then
Yes.
turn. Okay, yeah, I say we do that then.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of you go ahead and give me a land vehicle check, and you get +1 because the other person's helping you.
I nominate Vivi.
Okay.
If she wants
Right.
to.
Roll,
Land
to roll
vehicle.
dex, I guess. I don't
Land
know.
vehicle?
It's a strength land vehicle. So roll
Oh.
strength and add your proficiency bonus +1.
Ooh.
Wah, wah.
Add your proficiency bonus?
Which
Oh.
is 2 + 1.
Okay, +1 is 11. That's not enough. So yeah, unfortunately, you guys aren't able to like turn out of that.
Fucking roll.
So let's see. You accelerated. You got 2 accelerates. Vivi, go ahead and roll your
Just hit the
d6.
wall.
Yeah, Vivi, go ahead and roll your d6.
Roll low, roll low, roll low. Oh
4,
no.
6. So you guys
Hey,
are gonna be
yes.
moving 6 squares. 1,
That's
2,
okay.
Oh no!
4, 5, 6. Oh, you're so close to that wall.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
I'm gonna take back over steering.
I think
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Good
about
idea.
plan.
You do, however, hit the item bubble. Who wants to roll a d10 for me? King, roll it.
Roll it. Roll it, Oz.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got speed up. Ha!
Okay, so your acceleration die is now a d8 instead of a d6.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, wow,
okay,
nice.
and people want to attack. So who do you guys want to attack?
I think I want to
Speed.
hit the speed demons.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you guys want
Perfect.
to attack the speed demon. So because
Yeah.
there's 2 of you, you have 2 power. Let's see what the speed demon's defense is. The speed demon's defense is lower than that, so you can shove them 1 square.
They're the green one.
Yeah.
Can we shove them down so they get closer to the yellow one,
Yes.
so they possibly hit each other?
Let's take a look here. Yes, they will actually collide, and they'll eat. Let's see. I'm gonna see if they take a damage from that. Oh yes, they take a damage, both of them.
Oh.
So, what kind of attack did you guys mount?
Oh,
Yeah, you guys
well,
describe what you did to do that.
Well, I get my bow out because I have one, and I shoot
Okay.
an arrow in the spoke, just kind of similar to
Is
what
that
they were doing.
allowed?
And
guess
while he's
so.
doing that, I lean over the cart and pick up like a piece of like a big piece of gravel or rock off the ground, and then chuck it at whoever is driving their cart.
Okay, yeah. So the speed demons are just like about to accelerate. You smash the driver with that rock. You hit the spokes. They lose control for a second, and they crash into the revolution. So these guys they're still going to move, but they're going to move a little bit less this turn. So speed demons. Speed demons are going to advance. Oh wow. Okay, so that's okay. So they're going to advance. Wow. Okay, so let's see. They're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! They're
Are they
crashing
hitting
into
the
the
fire?
fire.
Oh, God.
They're just too fast.
Unfortunately, the
fast.
speed demons are tieflings, and they're resistant to the fireballs. They don't actually take damage from the little fire spheres.
Oh.
What?
Great.
Is there
Tiefling.
a card
Each-
or the bugbear?
Each one of these cards has an advantage in a different area of this map.
Interesting.
Mm.
Except for
The
us.
revolution.
This is great, Josh.
Thank you. Again, this is what happens when you don't work all week.
All right. We got to figure out how to make Josh a professional DM.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna start a Patreon for you.
Yeah, they start accelerating for that second bubble, and lastly, the histamines are going to. Oh God, the histamines! You guys are so slow. All right, here we go. 1, 2. The histamines, however, are going to. Yeah, he's going to like yell over to Mangy. Mangy, attack the platform shoe wearing ninny. And Mangy pulls out like this weird sort of like bazooka looking thing. He pulls out some chewing gum, chews a whole bunch of it, loads it into the bazooka, and fires it, and catches the Revolution's wagon in a bunch of gum, reducing their speed for that round. This goes back to you guys. So, King? What are you doing?
Accelerate. We gotta speed to the next item bubble.
Okay. So we got 1 accelerate. Vivi.
Do you want me to help steer?
I'll steer. It would definitely use the help, but because we don't want to hit this wall.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll help steer.
1 steer. Izo, steering.
Steering.
Okay, 2 steer. Oz.
Accelerate.
2 accelerate. Jim.
I'm going to attack. That looked fun.
Okay, 1 attack. Laz.
Would you like help steering, guys?
I think we're okay.
Okay,
I mean,
then
I don't know. Justin.
It could be bad.
It could be bad. It could be bad.
Squeeze up here.
Okay, Laz is gonna help steer.
Okay, so Laz is gonna help
That's not
you
as
steer.
bad.
So you have 3 steer. So
Alright.
first off, because you guys steered, you can steered. Yeah, steered. You can rotate the wagon 1 square right now.
All right.
Okay, and now one of you go ahead and roll a d8. And I think we had 2 accelerate.
1 accelerate, just me.
1 accelerate. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
We'll stick with Izo's. Izo got it first on my screen. So
okay.
1. So that's
Oh.
6.
I'm
That's
sorry,
6
I
squares.
rolled.
Nah,
Sorry,
you good,
I
man.
rolled.
You're good, man.
You're good.
All right. How far is 6?
Should be right about here, I think.
So right
Yeah.
there.
It says
Alright.
underneath. It should say underneath here.
We hit 9, didn't we?
1.
No.
No. It was
Fine.
Izo's roll
Izo,
up.
Izo rolled
up
first.
top.
Yeah.
And because let's see, yeah, you guys are going through that. You didn't actually stop in it, and but you will have to give me a land vehicle check as you're racing past that fireball.
That's fine. And you said
But
strength.
Is
Yeah, that's a. I think. Hang on, let's double check with that hazard. I think it's strength. It might be dexterity.
Okay, well, I'll need to reroll if it's dex.
It's dexterity. Now you whoever steered can like roll that. So if Vivi's better at that, Vivi can roll that. No wait, you all have the same.
We're all
dexterity, never mind.
16.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all have
never
the
mind.
same
no,
dex.
it's all 16.
12
Does he get a plus
is
2 from us?
12 is good. Okay, so you guys managed to avoid taking damage from that fireball. Goes to the revolution. The revolution are gonna roll 6 squares.
Wait, do we have any attacks or anything?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there was an attack. Yeah, Jim, who do you want to attack?
I was thinking of the yellow one. That's the revolution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack them.
Okay. What do you do?
Poor question.
Magic. A cantrip.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop up and just cast a minor illusion, and right in front of them, cast a picture of me, and I'm just like posing completely in the nude in front of them. And I kind of like, tighten things up a little. Like the picture's not completely accurate. I'm looking real good. And,
Actually airbrushed.
and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you create this illusion of you standing there, and then you see yourself posing on that wagon, and then suddenly you see Magnifique just burst through it, her bare body sort of glowing. You're gonna have to do better than that to stop the revolution, baby. Nothing could put us down. They appear to be like very hard to damage. That's their thing, because you can't stop the revolution. One, two.
Hey, I'm just in it for the ride, baby.
Magnifique. And they managed to hit this item bubble. So let's see what they get. Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Item bubble. Boop. And goes to the speed demons, who just now realize that they don't have to worry about fireballs. So the speed demons
Oh gosh.
going to go. Oh yes. Okay. So with that, the speed demons are going to accelerate. Nope. Ah, nuts. There we go. Okay, I got the card. 1, 2.
We need to go back in the center, guys.
4.
Yeah,
Oh, Dev.
definitely hit this item and then head towards the center.
I would just go straight this way.
All right,
Yeah, for this
Fine.
item. Yeah, I'm down with
all
that.
right. Let's do
These
it.
items are nice, but I think there's plenty of them out there.
Yep.
Yeah, they can get here.
Guys, if we hit this warp right here, there's literally no bad situations for this one. Just saying.
That's true.
Yeah, because we
So
kind
they
of want
may-
to be like looking up to the next turn too.
So the speed demons like do this cool drift move. You can see like sparks coming out of their wheels. They catch the item box and then they round that corner like fucking champs. And they get. Oh wow, they get that. Okay, cool. And goes to what's his face? Goes to Horus. Horus is gonna send Mangy to the back, and they're going to try to accelerate a little bit more this time. So I'm gonna redistribute this real quick and go. Oh, nice. Okay, so wow, they're accelerating really fast. They are not resistant to fireballs though, so they have to be careful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, they're right on the speed demon's heels. And that's them. Goes to you guys.
Steering.
So King, what are you doing?
We need to catch up, so I'm gonna accelerate.
Okay, accelerate. Vivi,
Accelerate.
accelerate. 2, accelerate. Ezo.
Steering.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and rotate yourself now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oz, what are you doing?
Accelerate.
Accelerate. 3, accelerate. Jim.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll accelerate too.
Nice. Okay, Laz.
Would you like help steering, or should I accelerate? Ease
More
up.
power.
More power. Accelerate.
5, accelerate. Nice. Okay. So,
Ludicrous speed.
ludicrous speed. Somebody. How about Oz? Why don't you roll me a d8? Add 5 to it.
I'll just roll a d8, and then you can add 5 rather than that.
Okay,
Oh,
7.
fuck.
So you guys advance 7 squares.
Damn.
Damn it.
Okay.
At least we still go 7 square.
Yeah, could be worse.
No.
Dang.
Oh, are we gonna be right next to this guy though? Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys are gonna have. So Izo, give me a
Yep.
dexterity land vehicles check.
Okay.
19. Okay, yeah, you managed to avoid the heat from the fireball.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Unfortunately, the revolution. First off, they're gonna do their thing. Oh wow. Okay, they're doing pretty well. Oops, they're gonna rotate like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We had our
6.
speed
Yeah,
up item too.
Ah.
yeah, that increases your instead of a d6, you're rolling a d8 now. So
I rolled a d8.
Yeah.
I rolled- I
So
can
they
still
managed to
place
get that
it.
item box. Unfortunately, they still have a thing. And then what they're going to do is they're going to use the item that they got against you guys.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ramming speed.
They're going to
Shit.
use slow syrup. Yeah, so they're going to use the hinder action. So you guys, on your next roll, you're going to roll a d4 no matter what you do.
Damn it.
Mm.
So that's them. Goes to the speed demons. Speed demons, okay, are going to
hate this
advance 7. 3, 4. Okay, yep, they're going to hit this warp, and when they do, they have to.
How many rounds are those?
It's until you guys get to the end.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, they warp over here.
Guys, we fucked up. We should just stick inside.
It's okay.
Luckily, we can course correct.
And then, what's his face? Horus. Going to go 5 squares. Let's see, that puts him right up next to this item box. He's going to direct. He's going to point at Muttley or Mangy. Sorry, not Muttley. Point to Mangy, and he's like, "Mangy, target the fools back there." And Mangy goes. You see, he pulls out that bazooka again. He loads up some sort of little black ball, and he fires it. He comes whooshing over to your cart. Their attack is pretty high. None of you defended. So you guys are... Yeah, not only are you going to get shoved 1 square back,
Oh jeez.
but you're also going to take 1 damage as that ball hits the side of your cart, and it suddenly, like, you realize it's made of rubber, but it hits you with enough force that it actually shoves your whole cart back.
No, fuck.
Mangy, why?
Why you do this?
Mangy looks over at you.
Oh, I can't stay mad at him.
So long, suckers! Goes to you guys.
Whew. I kind of want to say accelerate again just because we gotta catch up.
And we got the -4 too. Or not -4, but
You're only
The
rolling a
D4.
d4.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I think we gotta hit the gas. Just get back in this.
So King, what are you doing?
Accelerating.
Accelerate, Vivi.
I'm gonna attack.
Attack. Okay. Izo,
Steer.
steer. Okay. Oz,
Accelerate.
accelerate. Okay, 2 accelerate. Jim,
Accelerate.
3 accelerate, and Laz.
Celerando, man.
So accelerate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what, 4 accelerate.
Yeah.
And, okay, so Izo, go ahead and rotate your cart. You want to?
I can't actually rotate it the way I want it because you can only rotate it at 45 degrees.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Well,
rotate it.
You can if you go ahead and make your check, you'll be able to control your cart perfectly on your next when you go to move.
So can you mid-rotate while you're moving?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Well, I want to kind of point it like directly at this item. I just can't.
Okay.
Well,
I
you
can't
could
do
hit
that.
the
Again,
item
go
and
ahead
then
and
rotate
make your
Yeah, so it's
strength
like
your
that.
strength land vehicles check, and you'll just be able to
Oh,
move your
okay.
cart however you want.
Got it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah.
So somebody roll me a d4. Let's say Izo. Izo, roll me a d4.
All right. Oh,
You can still
Wah,
move 5
wah.
squares. So,
Well,
so go
we
ahead and
hit
move
the
yourself
thing.
5 squares, Ezo, and then like rotate it however you want.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Then you can rotate it.
Yeah, go one more forward. Because
5.
if we land within
then-
5 feet of that orb, we take damage.
Hold on. Trying to maneuver this damn. There.
Is that right?
Wow. Okay, you guys get another
I
speed.
mean, I
up.
feel like we kind of want to be like,
So what is that? D10 now?
Yeah, your speed. Yeah, your speed's now D10.
all right, all right.
Well, that's good.
As long as they
That'll
stop
help.
hindering us.
Right.
Goes to. Oh, somebody was attacking. Who was attacking? It was
Me.
just one. It was okay. Vivi, who are you attacking?
Magnifique, or yeah, the Revolution.
The revolution.
Okay, so you can attack them. What do you do?
We got a lot of
I
defense.
have like a bunch of like nuts and bolts and shit in my pocket. I throw it at them at their wheels.
Okay, yeah, you throw it down at their wheels. But at the last second, Magnifique just sort of like sees it and sort of steers out of the way. And as you do, you can see on the back of the cart, the guy who's who's like completely blue, suddenly like dons a turtleneck and starts doing like some sort of interpretive dance on the back. Yes, perfect. Only the most avant-garde Owlbeario racing techniques.
And these guys are good. And
Yeah,
fast.
it's gonna like if you want to try and damage the revolution, it's gonna take a lot more than that, unfortunately. The revolution goes ahead and rolls.
Yeah, we gotta like team up on them if we're gonna take
Yeah.
them down.
So they
Fuck
got
No, I would go after the speed demons since they're in front.
Yeah.
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 5, 6, and they hit this item bubble.
I'm also imagining a little number in the corner of our screen that's telling us what place we're in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or-
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it went to 3 for like just a second, and now it's back to 4.
Mhm. Speed demons. Okay. Speed demons are gonna move. 1. Oh, hang on, they would have rotated. Like, actually, no. Yeah, they're gonna have to rotate like this. I know how they're going. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're gonna hit this. When they do, they warp. Oh no. Okay, they hit that warp and they go back to this one. Nope.
Yes,
they-
yes, yes.
Hang
So
on, that's
that
not right. They
one's
go
1,
up
that
to
one's 10.
Jumps.
This one. Here we go. There we go. That was them,
Oh, jeez, these warps.
and it goes to what's his
There's
face?
no wrong warp with this, right?
Goes to Horus.
This is
Horus
the
moves
best
only
warp
3.
to hit.
Oh, well.
It's a strategy, dude. Hit this warp, we're good.
Or we could get so tight into the middle to where we can just dodge all of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get around them.
We could just like go over the bridge and just like cross the finish line.
Yeah, shit. There's there's that
I was
ramp. Why don't we
looking
just
at
go over
that.
that?
Yeah.
I saw the ramp.
Yeah, we
we
can
have
turn
this-
into it right now.
We also we have the speed boost to get to go off road for the shortcut.
So Horus hits an item bubble, and then you see after a few seconds, a force bubble sort of appears around his cart. Excellent, well done, Mangy. As we go to you guys,
Take the shortcut.
what do you,
It's okay. Do we want to team up on a cart or just keep on barreling ahead?
I think we need to catch up.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna accelerate then. But
Fuck it. Let's do that.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna accelerate.
Vivi.
Accelerate.
Okay, Ezo,
Steer.
steer. Oz.
Accelerate.
Okay. Jim
Accelerate.
and Laz.
Laz will defend.
Okay, so you got 1 point of defense. So you've got
That's good.
4 accelerate. Ezo, do you want to go ahead and rotate your cart, or you want to try and run through that fireball?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my strength roll to move as we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
So yeah.
down a
So
little and
do you want to try to go through the fireball?
I'm thinking
Here.
like something like. Hold on, let me get the thing. Something like. Something like this. So I guess yeah.
Okay, then
You want to weave past this other one.
Okay, then go ahead and roll a dex check, dex land vehicle.
Oh.
That is not going to be sufficient to get through that fireball, so you'll still take damage.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. Okay.
Okay, and go ahead and roll a d10. Add 4 to this. 8.
Damn it.
Dang it.
All right, I gotta stop rolling. No, I'm gonna stop rolling our speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't doing that way. We were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're kind of like. Hold on, I grab the nose. Or like go over here.
Oh man.
Cut on the inside there. I like it.
Would Lazarus defend help against the fire, or just only against attacks?
It's just against attacks.
Just attack.
Gotcha,
Okay,
figured.
Sure.
Good steering, Captain.
Whoa,
Deja
we're
vu,
good.
never been to
I'm
this
just-
place before.
Ezo's just like patting out.
Singed.
Ezo's also patting out like little like smoldering places on his coat.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Jemheim's having flashbacks to his wig fire.
The Great Wig Fire of '73.
Nothing was as terrifying as the summer of '79.
Okay, so that's 1. They don't want to hit that warp. 2, 3, 4. No, they hit the warp. Nothing they can do. No, wait, hang on. Yeah, they rotate. Yeah, they can get through it. Okay, the boom. Okay, that's 3. That's 4, 5. They're gonna move 6. Okay, that's them. And oh, right, he's going to attack somebody. He's just like, I'm tired of you meddling little tieflings. Mangy, prepare the secret weapon. Mangy pulls out this. He just like reaches under the wagon and pulls out a large like buzzsaw and just chucks a buzzsaw at him. Not that secret weapon, the other secret weapon. Do the speed demons have a defense? They do not. So the speed demons are going to lose 1 health. Boop. And they're going to get shoved against this wall over here. Boom. Okay, and that was them, and it goes to you guys.
Okay, so the histamines still have that bubble shield.
Yes, they have a bubble shield around them right now. So that gives them +2 defense.
I don't know if you guys can get over it.
I think we just. Yeah, I feel like we just need to like defend
I don't think we can
and
fit through.
steer.
We can't fit through here.
Just hit this warp. Hit this warp. It's a good idea.
Mova just puts
Or
us
it's-
right next to it.
I mean, depending
I'm
on
just-
what we
I'm just
roll,
seeing something- I'm just seeing something real
we
quick.
Can either...
We fit in there. We fit. We fit.
We don't fit in there.
We
Yeah,
We're gonna hit
don't
this
fit
warp.
in there.
Well, we
You're gonna
fit.
hit the
Yeah,
wall.
we're gonna hit
That's
the
a
fire
bump,
and the
dude.
warp.
That's the wall.
I mean, we could off-road a little.
We're just gonna
You
hop
just-
the curb. You know, guys ever hop a curb before?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hop
just-
the curb.
Everybody just lean to the one side. We'll
Yeah,
pop
we
on
all
2
lean
wheels
to
real
the
quick.
right.
We're gonna take
Laz is
damage.
screaming pretty much this entire time.
Hit the warp.
All right,
please.
fine.
We're gonna take damage.
Wow.
All right.
So,
Go
King,
straight
what are you
down.
doing? Or hang on, Izo, what are you doing?
We're steering straight down, apparently.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so King, what are you doing?
In that case, I'm gonna say accelerate, so we gotta hit that that warp this turn for it to be worth it. So yeah, accelerate.
Okay. Vivi.
Accelerate.
Accelerate. Yeah.
Okay. Izo steering. Oz.
Accelerate.
Accelerate. So that's 3 accelerate. Jim.
Onward. Accelerate.
And Laz.
Laz will defend.
Okay, so you got
Just
one
in
defense.
case.
Okay. So Izo, go ahead and give me a.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. Well, it's okay.
no.
It's not that big of a deal because you're not really trying to like turn. You're just trying to go straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
No,
so
I'm
go
not
ahead,
rolling a
roll me
D10. Somebody else
Yeah,
roll
roll
the
D10.
D10.
Add 4.
Okay, I'll roll it.
Okay.
Oh no.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Do we make it?
1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait.
No, you don't.
1,
Fucking
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it! We don't even hit the other one.
You hear like Horace over there is just like, "You're going the wrong way,
damn it.
simpletons."
You try to hit this one. What's the worst that could happen?
I think we just start
Yeah, fuck
turning
it.
like dodge between them. I think we have
Uh,
a pretty good line on
Yeah.
Goes
Yeah.
to
I want to hit one
Magnifique.
just to see what happens.
I
Goes to
mean,
Magnifique.
Probably gonna hit it anyway.
What if we hit these? I mean, it's good.
Or we can send us
I mean-
backwards.
If we roll a 1 or a 10, like this one's the 1, or this one's the 1 and this one's the 10, so.
I mean, I guess if we're gonna hit one, we want to hit the ones that we can't really go any farther back.
Right. We can
Yeah.
do
So
that. I agree.
yeah, which are or yeah, I mean the one right in front of us too would be fine, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that one's fine.
So maybe we shouldn't
They hit
accelerate
that
next turn. We
warp
should just
again.
fuck other
Do-
people.
Yeah, defend
Yeah.
and attack next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hinder too.
Because I think you don't even have to steer for this to hit it, right? You can just walk right into it.
I think so.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. The
Maybe
speed
should
demons,
attack,
man.
I don't know.
They're fucking
We can
They're just
attack
bobbing
the
and
speed
weaving.
weaving
demons.
through the warps. They're just like, "Stop hitting the warps, you fucking idiots! We're speed demons, not warp demons." And goes
Sorry, different
to-
franchise.
Warp Demons is a better name.
And
It's
goes to
true.
them. Mangy, put on the gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get? They can just barely make it. Okay, they squeeze in there.
that's the route we should take, I think.
Well, let's try this first and see what
Let's
happens.
just hit the
This
warp.
the race isn't over, speed demons. I have the inner ground. As we go to the King's Chariot. What are you guys up to? King.
Okay, so we could either accelerate like crazy again, or we could take the warp, hope we're lucky, and everyone else would just attack the speed demons and destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
attacking.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Let's
good.
just fucking
Yeah.
blow 'em up.
Yes.
So here's 2 questions. One, if you hit the warp, does that end your move? So
That's
if
what
you
it
still
says.
have
The warp
acceleration
and it'll end
after-
your movement. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. Wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so let's not
Hmm.
accelerate
So
then.
fuck
Second
warp
question
for
is,
fuck
do the
acceleration.
histamines still have the bubble?
What do you
Yeah,
say?
Do
they still have
histamines
the bubble.
Yes.
Yep.
They'll have a
yeah.
bubble until they get hit.
Yeah. So let's barrage
Until
Speed
they're
Demon.
attacked.
They just fuck
Yeah.
these speed demons
'Cause
in
that-
the ass.
The
Yeah.
other nice thing about if we hit the Speed Demons, like we can shove them a square and shove them into a portal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, no, we can shove these guys into a portal.
Well, but they're a lot harder to hit because
Yeah.
they're got the
They have
bubble
the
on
Yeah,
them.
it would take 3 of
But
us
they
to do
just
that.
have if we all attack, we can probably get them.
If all 4 of us did, but
Yeah.
they have like nowhere to go because they can't get inside that ice.
We
So I
can at
think the
least
speed
not-
demons are in a better
What if we
spot.
just can we attack different people on
Yes.
on the turn? Or
Oh no! When you attack, it's everybody attacking one thing. You
Uh,
can hinder multiple people though, and slow them down.
Nah, that's not what I want to do.
Let's-
Yeah, because
Okay,
we would need to all attack the blue
If
one.
we get 2
to
good hits
even
on
have
the
a
Speed Demon,
chance.
they're done.
Let's fuck these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my vote as well.
Yeah, let's fuck them.
Okay, so King attacking.
Attacking speed demons.
Okay, Vivi,
Fuck them
Attack.
up. Attack.
Izo,
Attack.
attack. Oz,
Attack.
nice. Okay, Jim.
Is it even? Do we even need more people to attack, or should I just like try and hinder the other ones or something?
Does more attack-
Does
equal
more
more
attack
damage.
even get us anything?
No, it's just
No.
+3 to their defense. So
Well,
I don't think
no,
they
if-
defended
How
at
about
all.
to have the two of us defend?
Yeah.
If we exceed
Okay.
their defense by 3, we also deal them 1 damage.
So we're good with what we got.
And they only
We
have
don't-
2 damage left. Okay, I'll
We
do
don't
it.
know how much
we
defense
don't
they
know-
do, though.
We don't know what their defense is, because I mean,
Yeah.
Probably nothing. They're speed demons. They're just doing speed.
I'm gonna
Glass
attack
cannons,
too, just
man.
to be
Glass
safe.
cannons.
I'm gonna attack because I
Okay, so
want
Jim's,
to.
Jim's attacking, and Laz.
God damn it. Wait, can I change mine then? Can I defend?
No. Well,
Laz is gonna
yeah.
defend.
Laz will defend. So you have 1
Laz will
defense
defend.
and 5 attack. Okay.
Can I?
Yep.
Can I switch or no?
That's fine.
Sure. I'll let you switch if you want.
I'm defending.
Okay, you're defending. Okay, so you have 2 defense, 4 attack. First off, Izo, go ahead and roll me D10.
Sure. Of course, it's a
What?
high
Wow.
roll. Boop.
Okay, so go ahead and roll another D10.
Roll D10.
Roll good.
Oh,
no.
fuck. No. The
You're
worst
good.
We just go
one.
backwards.
No, damn
No,
it.
That's 1. That's 1. It's over here. Yeah.
That's 10.
All right.
the only
We're
one
gonna
that's
get this
worse
item,
than where we
though.
were.
The fucking worst
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, we get the
Fine.
bubble. That could
God,
be
when
good.
when you get the high rolls, they
I know.
give us
the
enough.
times
Yeah.
doesn't fucking matter.
But you guys like. Okay, so describe how all of you, how King, Vivi, Izo, and Jim are all attacking the speed demons. Go ahead and describe that for me.
I imagine we're all just mooning them. Hey
Oh, yeah.
boys, and then there's
Distracting
the line of all these butts.
They had a roll.
Yep.
They were just smacking.
Okay, yeah, I'm
They
down
were
for that.
smacking her on.
Yeah.
We're smacking her cheeks.
They hit
Yeah.
a rock.
I'm down with it.
The speed demons are just like, the hell are they doing? Are they winning us? They start losing control. So you guys can shove them 1 square.
So we shove him into this portal.
I think
Hell
so.
yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna warp somewhere.
What if they get a 10?
They
Yeah,
get
what if they
7?
get 10?
What if the
Put
7
them
is
at
like this
4,
one?
5, 6.
I don't know which one the
Put
7
them here.
is.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
For real?
Yes.
I knew it.
Serious?
But you do 1 damage to them.
Yeah.
Butts.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Goes to the Revolution. 3. Okay. The Revolution is not sort of like trailing behind here. Let's see, and they add 1 more to that, so they're coming up like that. The Revolution is going to like one of the members gets up and just starts. You see he's wearing like a skin tight black bodysuit, and he just starts doing spoken verse poetry, just like racing in my head. Owlbears, no. Fire, no.
Oh god, make it stop!
Oh
Hit warp, warp hit. Go,
Oh, God.
winning. So. And what they're doing is they're actually attacking the histamines using their avant-garde owlbear racing techniques. Let's see. 3.
Nice.
It is not enough to damage the histamines, but it does shove them into this warp.
Oh yeah.
It
As they,
can't get,
as, like-
it can't get better. It cannot
As
get-
Horace is just like, that's 6, so they go here. Boop.
Boop.
Okay. The speed demons got warped. Their turn's done, and so did
Dude, we could
yeah,
probably
so
just
did
go
Horace.
this way.
So goes back to you guys.
So now that the histamines bubbles popped, we could fuck them up.
I would go after the speed demons first, knock them out completely.
Yeah, and then we can also steer through this hole right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like that look.
Okay, so to do a damage, you need to exceed the defense by 3, so we'd have to have like most of us attack them.
At least
Finish
we
them
have
off,
at least
so
3 attackers.
If you attack the speed demons, yeah, you guys managed to damage them last time with a 4. So
Just do 3.
Guys, new plan. We just fucking destroy all the opponents and we just say fuck race.
I created the system with multiple win conditions. So yeah,
Let's just fucking kill them all.
I
Let's just
tried
do that.
making a very robust system. I'm kind of proud of this.
It's a good system.
It
Right.
should be.
Pretty fantastic.
Okay, so if we can take up the speed demons without expending too many resources, that'd be fantastic. Because I'd rather still have the histamines with their full health bar to get.
Hmm.
Yeah.
and we still gotta catch up. We're still tied for last right now.
But if we kill them before they hit the finish line, which is totally possible, then we're good.
Is there a range on attacking? Like, if they get too ahead of
generally
us,
speaking, no, because it's sort of up to you guys how you attack. So
What if we attack the histamines and shove them into the speed demons, potentially damaging them?
they're a little
don't
too far
know.
away.
Oh.
They're a little too far.
You
away.
could shove them one square, and they're two
Oh,
squares away
yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah.
speed.
Let's just kill
Dang
them.
it. Okay, fine.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
No,
Kill
I'm
'em.
not gonna advocate murder.
Not
think he means, like,
actual
destroy them.
murder.
Yeah.
We're gonna break
It's
the
a
Destroy their cart.
It's a
Race
chariot game. That's how they always end, with the losers dying. Have you been to a coliseum before?
King, what do you
I'm attacking
deeply
them.
worried about
attack?
your country.
Vivi,
Attack.
attack. Izo,
Steer.
steer. Okay. Oz,
Attack.
3 attack. Jim,
Hey, I mean, let's make it a crowd. I'm gonna attack.
4 attack. And Laz.
I mean, we could hinder as well.
Fuck it, I'll attack.
Okay, so you have 5 attack on board.
Make sure we take these fuckers out.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna defend. I mean, we don't know if they're gonna defend. We probably don't need that much attack.
Yeah, we did 1 damage.
we need
with
to beat
4
'em
last
by-
turn.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but they might be. I mean, I imagine that they would do more defense than last turn at least, right? If
That's
they
true,
are
yeah.
about to go
Kill
out.
them. Just 5 attacks, great. Let's just
Okay,
Yeah, let's do
fine.
it.
destroy them.
Okay.
We got a
And you're-
D10 that we're rolling, so
And this is against the speed demons, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So 5 attack against speed demons. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna throw some fire at them. You like fire, huh? How does your wheels like fire?
Wait, fire
I'm-
not
I
good.
should-
They're resistant to fire.
We're gonna shoot my bow at them.
Oz is shooting his bow. Okay. Laz,
Laz,
what?
actually Laz is actually gonna hang on the chariot and sweep up a rock and just sort of skip it towards their wheels.
Okay. Anybody else attack, or anybody else want to describe what they're doing? Vivi, how are you attacking?
Fuck it. I'll throw a wrench at him. You can
Okay.
dodge a wrench. You can dodge a cart.
And Jim, the way you're attacking.
Yeah, I'll say, okay, we did the back, now the front, and I'll show my junk, and I'll start shaking it, and then I'll kind of look around and notice that no one else is doing it, and I'm like, oh.
Like as you're doing that, the speed demons all like, look, what the hell's that guy doing? Oh, that's gross. But as they're all sort of facing you, as fire, wrench, rock, and arrow all come like crashing at them. Sirocco gets hit in the head with that wrench, and you just see him go tumbling off his cart. The rock hits the wheel, it sort of skids and like starts causing the cart to go wild. It hits this ice and just starts veering off to the side and crashes. You guys
Boom.
knock out the speed demons.
You're welcome.
Horus
You're
is
welcome,
just
What
dastardly.
can I say except you're welcome?
like, nice.
Where are your enemies, the histamines? Not you though.
Oh, fuck.
Oh God, what's his? Growly. God, what's his name?
Mangy.
Mangy. No, you Mangy. You're good.
Josh, we haven't moved yet.
Oh yeah, we got moved.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Go ahead and do your move.
There we go.
Hell yeah, we're gonna clip that on bubble.
Hold on, I'm gonna steer. There we go.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me count this out.
Can we get hit both item bubbles?
1, 2.
Yeah, if I could go that way.
Oh, we're right next to that one item bubble. We should totally hit it.
I think
Yeah,
we'll.
you definitely
hit
get
it.
that.
You're gonna.
We get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
but
this
we'll
move,
hit it.
we'll hit it.
Okay. So okay, I know where we're going. I just
Nice.
gotta turn us, and then we're gonna end up here.
We're gonna drift.
I think here. Oh, yeah, there.
Okay, and go ahead and roll a d10 to see where you what you get. 5.
Ooh.
Battering ram.
Neato.
Mm.
Okay.
Let's get up on the histamine shit.
Yeah.
Actually, well, there's many. There's the revolution right behind us.
The revolution hits this warp, and you see like they disappear into it, and then suddenly you see them reappear, and they keep moving. Actually, they're gonna have to like this. Magnifique's just like, not even time and space bends to the revolution, baby.
The fuck?
So
We're beyond the dichotomy of time and space.
Ram them.
Fucking
Jim,
ram
after
'em.
this, we gotta party with them.
Oh god, they better be at our opening.
True.
And that's them.
I hope
they
they
hit this
are.
item bubble. Boop. They're gonna get 3. Oh yes, okay, they got speed up. So I'll make a note of that here. Okay, and goes to the histamines. We're going to go. I'm sorry. Ah yes, excellent. 1, 2, 3,
I have
4.
the distinct impression that I know what their thing is going to be.
5.
Yeah, damn. This is not good having them be in up
This is
front
not
going
good.
into this.
And as they're coming up on the ice, you see, you hear Horace just like, Mangy, ready the secret weapon. And Mangy like goes into the cart, pulls out a pair of skis, and like scrambles
I knew
up the cart, starts attaching skis to the cart.
I knew it.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it.
Who's the coolest racer now? Go see you
out.
guys.
Damn, that was a good line.
King, what are you up to?
Okay, so revolution just a damage.
The revolution has not taken damage.
Okay. How much do I left? Do I have like 1 left, or
I think they have 2 left.
2.
You have 2 left.
They have 2 left.
we are Jason?
Yeah,
we
they have 3 left.
I have 3
They
left.
have 3
Hey.
left.
Fuck 'em.
Oh.
We need to catch up to the fucking histamine.
And they're super hard to attack too. Like
Yeah.
they're not our
Yeah.
problem right now.
No.
Honestly, I would go after the histamine because they're really close to the finish line and they're not going to be hindered by the ice.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
can use hinder on them, at least.
Okay, we are
Oh,
Attack
yeah.
and hinder the histamines.
we are right next to the revolution, so we could shove them, but because they're immune to the warps, that's not really gonna do us much good, to be honest.
No.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna be AFK for just a minute. I'll go along with whoever you guys need an extra point in.
Cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
Vivi, what are you up to?
I want to hinder.
Hinder, okay. Histamines?
Yeah.
Yep. Ezo.
Steer.
Steer. Okay. Oz.
How many of us attacked so far?
Only nobody's attacked. Vivi's
No one's
going to hinder
attacked.
them and try and slow them down.
I'm going to attack.
Okay, so you got 1 attack. Okay. Jim.
Actually, I'm gonna attack because we're
Okay, so
pretty
you
much
have 2 attack. Okay.
in a straight line.
Okay.
Mhm.
2. Okay, so 1 hinder, 2 attack. Jim.
All right, I will. Well, no, we don't really want to accelerate that much, based on where we're headed. I'm gonna hinder as well.
Okay.
Slow
So
down.
now the histamines are
So
going
now
to
they
be rolling
get
with
the-
disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
nice.
And Laz.
Laz will. Did somebody attack?
You have 2 attack on board.
2 attacks.
Okay, let's pile on, make it 3.
Okay. And King, do you want King to help you guys attack? Accelerate what?
If he helps attack, we have a chance of doing
Yeah.
damage.
Damage.
I would say
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 attack, 2 hinder. So first off, somebody, let's Vivi roll me a d10. See how far you go.
All right. Woo!
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, so go ahead.
Nice.
We're just gonna run into this
One,
whole
two.
thing now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7.
We're gonna run into the ice.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are
we're
gonna
gonna
hit.
hit the
You guys
ice.
are gonna hit that ice.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna go right
I mean, if they run into us,
here.
we get pushed.
That could be okay, actually. For
Mhm.
could be worse.
Yeah. So let's see here. Okay.
Because ice stops you, right? You mean
Ice. Yeah, ice stops you.
We're spinning in circles right now.
We gotta make the strength check.
This
yes.
is where you hear the Scooby Doo music.
Or actually, hang on. No, nobody's driving this thing. So
Right.
yeah, you guys just automatically stop.
Yeah.
Howdy, I'm back. What happened?
We
So
hit
you guys
the ice.
accelerate
We're
way
dying.
like super fast, and then you hit that ice, and now you're sort of spinning on the ice.
Oh,
Uh,
fun.
The revolution
Don't we attack?
is gonna go.
We
You have
didn't
the-
attack.
Do you have the attack?
Oh yeah, we have the
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. I'm gonna resolve the revolution real quick though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Rotate. And come on. Yep. Boop. So they're right on the histamine's ass. The histamines. So you guys are attacking the histamines?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a total of what? 5 attack?
4. 'cause
Four.
they're-
Four
Okay,
attack
that
and
is-
2
that
hinder.
is sufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sufficient to damage them and shove them. Which way do you want to shove them?
Can we shove them into the revolution?
Yes, you can. So let's see if they take
Yes.
damage from that.
Oh man, yeah, we're so close to being able to use our ram.
Okay, they do not damage. But you do 1 damage to them. You shove them into the cart, so I'm gonna move them back like this. Okay, and you also hindered, so they're going to roll with disadvantage here. Disadvantage -1.
-2, right? Because it's for each person.
The first one gets -1, and the second one imposes disadvantage.
Got it.
Gotcha.
So they're rolling.
see.
So they only move 1 square.
Ah, all right.
Actually,
Yeah.
They'll move that way. There we go. Okay.
Things are looking good.
The histamines, however, are just going to be like, "You think you're so tough, Mangy? Bring out the other secret weapon."
There's a
2
lot of
secret weapons.
here.
And he rummages under the thing, and he pulls out this gigantic magnet, puts it down, and you can all start to feel yourself start to get pulled towards him. The
Classic.
histamines have, they have. Oh man, they have a big attack. So they're actually nobody defended, so they shove you back
Nope.
here. And as they do, you feel like they start to like rip apart your wagon here.
Oh,
So you guys actually take 1 damage.
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
we start
no.
defending.
Why are we in Boo's castle all of a sudden?
Ooh.
Is it actually, is this Boo's Castle? Yeah, it is Boo's Castle. Okay, so goes to you guys. King.
So we probably need to defend, don't we?
Wait. How does
I would
this
We
ice
do need
shit
defense.
work?
How does what?
Yo,
Ice.
what if we just fucking speed up and we just win?
That's true. We could race across the finish line.
We could just try to get through this ice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we just do a combination of accelerate and steer, we should be able to get past the ice and just blast over the finish line.
Do we even have to steer, or do we have to steer?
And we need to
You're,
steer
you're
to
gonna
get
want
past the
somebody
ice.
to steer. Yeah.
I'm definitely steering.
I mean, like, I think if we don't nail it this turn, we can only take 1 damage next turn.
Can't like
All
we
or nothing.
repair.
Yeah, I think we
Oh.
just go for it. Let's see
Yeah.
how.
I mean,
I mean, if we all accelerate and we roll like,
Yeah,
upwards of a 6, and someone steers, I think that's a good
I'll
idea.
steer.
Let's do that. Let's just
We got like a
balls to the wall.
50-50
Fuck it.
chance if we like
do
all
only need
accelerate.
Oh,
one steer.
God.
Should we get another steer?
Fuck it.
Second steer.
Vivi, do you want to steer with me?
Yes, let's steer together.
Let's just accelerate.
All right, I'll accelerate too.
2
rest
steer,
of
4
it.
accelerate is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Is 4 gonna be enough?
What if we want 1
I
defense?
think we'd have to roll a.
I don't know if
We're
that's
We're gonna roll at
Like
least a 6.
10.
If we roll a 6 and plus 4 is 10, that gets us there.
Okay.
That's a 50-50 chance. That's a coin
That's
flip.
that's. Oh God.
Going flip.
Go.
Going
All
flip.
right.
Do it.
Play D&D, boys. We
Ezo, it's
fucking-
you. You got
All
this.
right,
Ezo.
all right, I got it.
Oh,
Wait, are we
God
literally
damn.
1
Well,
away?
first off, hold on. We're gonna ignore that because you still have to do your thing.
Oh,
see
yeah.
if you're even gonna go on this ice.
Your turn.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so you get to go.
God damn
Now
it.
go ahead and roll your d10. Fuck yes.
Oh!
9
Wait
plus
till we win.
4.
Oh.
9 plus 4 is 13.
Oh!
You
All right.
accelerate,
Fuck
past
y'all.
that finish line. None of the other racers have the capacity to even get there. But let's see how well they'll do. Let's see how Magnifique gets.
My ass is. I'm sitting on the back of the car, ass out, just smacking the cheek at him.
Oh no! Okay, so so the revolution comes in second, and the histamines come in third.
Ooh.
Magnifique, I changed my mind. I love winning.
The crowd's just applauding, cheering. Horace is just like, I can't believe we lost. He takes off his hat and starts stomping on it up and down. Mangy's just like, the revolution, however, is just like standing on their cart, just sort of like soaking in the applause. They're faintly glowing. Magnifique's like, I think we managed to do it, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. We were today Magnifique, and they just like do this pose. The rest of the revolution poses. People just start cheering. Instantly, they start cheering for Magnifique a little bit more than you guys.
I'm fine with that.
That's
I'm clapping
fine,
for
that's
them.
fine. You got the attention.
We won! Cheer for us!
Hey, we're good. We don't need that much attention. It's fine. It's fine.
I am gonna go over to the histamines though.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm going to. Okay, what's his name again? The pygmy.
Mangy.
I'm gonna go with the Mangy and just ignore Horace. Well, you tried it very well. You tried to carry this team, but I mean, I think Horace is holding you back. Good job out there, though. All those secret weapons are fantastic.
He just sort of growls at you.
What? That's paying you a compliment. Probably a bit more compliment than you've ever gotten from this chump over here.
He looks at Horace, rocks his head back and forth, shrugs.
I'm just saying, if you want a more, a more gracious employer, and just find the King's Palace down over by Silvertime Alley, I'll be glad to.
Mangy takes a couple steps towards you, starts like inching his way over to you. Horace just like too busy like getting angry, kicking the side of the car. I can't believe it! Drat! In double drat! Mangy! This is all your fault, Mangy!
I pull out some rations, try and give Mangy some rations.
Mangy just lashes out with his hand, grabs the ration, shoves them into his mouth, and just like walks over to King. Stands next to King.
I've got plenty more where that come from. Just follow me. Just follow us back to the place.
What are you doing? Mangy! As you start walking off with him, Mangy just sort of looks back over him.
Did Mangy just join the crew?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I assume that he's not so loyal to anybody. He could easily switch to anybody else.
He's arguably even worse than Horace, but
Yeah.
apparently he's caught King's eye. So,
but he seems to be good with tech stuff, which can help Vivi Osmo stuff. He makes bazookas.
He can operate bazookas.
I'd like to go talk to Magnifique.
Okay.
Before we leave.
Yeah, we're gonna invite them to the party.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'll walk over. I don't know if anyone was walking with me. I'll say I need to go. I'm gonna go talk to them. I need to make sure they know about our big party tonight.
I'm good. Yeah, you can do that.
And I'll walk over there and say, well, very well raced. You are quite the entertainers, and I love that.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Magnifica appreciates everything. Appreciates your appreciation. She poses. They pose. Sorry. Don't assume. I'm hearing something about a party tonight.
Indeed, the grand opening of King's Palace, our new establishment. You know, I know you're anti-establishment, but we all need a place to live, you know.
Magnifique exists in the universe. The whole universe is their home.
Beautiful. Well, I hope your presence will grace our little corner of the universe and this evening, because we would just love to have you there.
What sort of establishment is this again?
Well, there will be alcohol and we'll be outside under the stars, so it will be just lovely.
communing with the stars. That sounds perfect to Magnifique.
I thought it might.
Unfortunately, and they thrust their hand into your face, and they're like looking down in a way. Unfortunately, we cannot be part of this. We can't be part of the guild establishment that creates a dichotomy in this world between the haves and the have-nots.
You think we're with the guild?
You misunderstand me, my dear person. We are in no
Unaffiliated.
way with a guild. Yes, unaffiliated. Thank you, Vivi.
They look up and stare at you. So you're not part of the guild dichotomy?
Me? Do you think I would subscribe to such nonsense? Of course not.
My dear fellow traveler, it sounds like what you're trying to do. And she takes her hands and like sort of waves them in front of her face. Is revolutionary.
It sounds like you understand.
I find this whole concept, and they reach out and touch your cheek, magnifique. The revolution will come to your party.
Thor, I'm just standing there speechless.
And we'll cut. Anybody else want to do anything before you head out?
I'm going to appreciate the beautiful cart.
Okay.
Laz is gonna make sure that he's alive and not burned and on fire and whatnot.
Okay. All of you, give me perception checks real quick.
Yeah, Izo's gonna like take a seat also and be like, he's like, like notice we were kind of like winded and like wiping the sweat off of his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, just looking a little pale.
Okay.
Damn.
Jim and Oz, whenever you get a chance, give me perception.
Yep.
Perception.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was looking
perception.
for it. There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oz.
Jim, you notice the Castellanters are sitting in a VIP box and they're clapping. They're doing like a very subdued sort of golf clap, but they are clapping rather enthusiastically for you. As enthusiastic as golf claps get.
It's the last time I saw them in the court in like were they at the opera? I'm trying to remember.
They
when
weren't.
last
The
saw them.
Castellanters weren't at the opera, but they might have been at Roaring Horn's party last night.
They were.
Oh,
Or
that's
the other
party.
night. Yeah, maybe.
They were.
masked. They were masked.
That's
it's
right.
probably them, but yeah.
That's right. I'll just like give them a little bow, and as I like kind of see them up there.
Oz, you notice that off to the side, sitting in another VIP box, is a pompous-looking noble guy, a young man, red hair. He's got these little glasses on. His teeth, you notice, are covered in gold, and he's just like pointing at you guys, and he's yelling something at his bodyguard. You can see he's wearing this red dress with long black hair. You just hear him go, "Yo, that's the one who took my fucking seat, yo. Nail, get the fuck down. Go show them what they want. Show them they want a fucking knuckle sandwich, yo." Nail's just like,
I'm gonna
not doing
kind
that,
of point this out to the group.
Yo, there's that somebody who's mad at us over there.
Was it me and Oz who stole his seats? I can't
Yeah.
remember who was with you,
Yes.
right?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh shit! that motherfucker. No.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Well, listen, we're stars right now. He can't step to us. We'll be fine.
Let's see. There is somebody else who's gonna show up here. Oh right. As you guys are sort of being celebrated, you're brought up on the first place dais, and they hold up your hand. They give you a little porcelain owlbear shaped medal to mark that you're a winner of the qualifier. So you'll be able to participate in the actual event next time, which will be a lot more involved than this.
Oh wait, we didn't even win the thing. We just got to qualify. Oh, Christ.
Oh, did we forget to tell you? Yes, this is just a qualifier.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
I
real
know.
race is next week. When is it?
It's on the 15th.
How
So
many
half a
days
month
a
away.
week?
More than half a
Okay.
month away.
In like
Okay,
a month.
okay.
Yeah,
In a
actually more
month.
of a month. Yeah.
So in
but-
at least a year from now.
Yeah, we'll never get there. That's fine.
But There
Dude,
is
I swear to God, it's
actually
gonna be a full year, and then we're like, remember that race you guys were supposed to do? Oh shit, the race, of course.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with the qualifier. We heard about that in one of the first sessions, and a year later, like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Panned out.
there is an award for winning a qualifier, however. The money is presented, however. Not only are you getting 400 gold,
I didn't even know about that.
you're getting 400 gold winnings, but it's being handed to you. It's being awarded to you by a big celebrity in the city, who's the woman approaching you carrying this bag of gold, and you can see she's joined by a set of retainers. She is a young, dark-skinned woman. She's carrying a black staff. She has a spell book on like a little satchel around her shoulder, and she walks up to you. Laz, you recognize this person. It is Vajra Safar, the black staff of Waterdeep, the head archmage.
Oh wow.
Is that what she's wearing?
Yes.
Laz is
Damn it.
like immediately just sort of like subdued, kind of straightens posture. He kind of like knocks the closest person to him in the ribs to get him to sort of stand up. Unless it's Izo, he kind of holds Izo up.
Yeah, Izo immediately stands up and like takes a bow.
I'm like
Oh,
not
no,
paying
no.
attention, stroking the cart. Like it's okay. I'll make a better one, baby. I'll make a better one. And then I'm like, yeah. It's an honor.
Vajra comes up. Inspector Wolf, so good to see you. All of you, congratulations today. You should all be very proud of yourselves.
It is an honor to meet you, lady.
I present you with your winnings, and she'll hold out the coin purse. She'll drop it in, let's say, Lazarus's hands. She knows Lazarus the best.
Okay. Laz takes coin purse.
I believe you can distribute it as you see fit. Tell me,
Hold
is
on.
this, and she'll look over at Izo, is this the young man you were telling me about?
Yes, Madam Blackstaff.
Izo perks up. What?
Mhm. Inspector Wolf here has been telling me a lot of good things about you.
He does me too much honor, Lady Blackstaff.
I think between his positive reports and your performance here, I think there may be a future for you. Come to Blackstaff Tower, let's say 2 days from now.
Yes, ma'am.
We will discuss your future. For the rest of you, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm flattered.
She'll walk over to Jimheim. I did not expect to see a Moreau in this.
Well, why ever not? We're a fun bunch.
In my experience, that is not quite true.
You're clearly
Burn.
talking to the wrong Moros.
It appears so, and she gives a big smile. She'll clap you on the shoulder. Congratulations. She'll start to walk off. And tell me, are you Jimheim Moreau?
Yes, and I'm thinking about it. If you ever see my father, tell him that you're proud of me.
Don't worry, I will. I'm sure once he hears about this, he'll be very happy with you.
I mean, that can adult the ire of ditching him to do this.
I love that shit. If you ever, next time you see my dad, you tell him you're proud of me. Oh my god, that is some shit. Oh, that is some
She'll
good,
walk
good
over to
shit.
Oz. You have a lot of courage for someone so small. You do yourself honor.
And you're going on the list.
Easy pipsqueak.
Cocks
Do
her
you
head.
even know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Blood, by the way.
Oz Blue Blood. Good to meet you. Vajra Safar.
Great.
Oh my
Spread my name far and wide. Say I did some good shit. Thanks.
She'll look at you and she'll look over at Jimheim. I see a recurring pattern here.
Wait, by the way, with your astute observations, you know we're opening up in a bar pretty soon. You wanna come on by?
Oh, when is this opening?
Soon.
Couple hours.
Tonight.
Today?
Also, I have this.
When is this happening?
Also, I have this mixtape. If you wouldn't mind taking a listen.
Read my screenplay.
She taps her chin. You know, I could really use. I've been working myself too much. I could tie one off tonight. Yes, this sounds excellent. I'll be there.
Is it tonight?
Yes, it's tonight.
Yeah.
It's tonight.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's next session.
It's next session.
Laz nearly has a heart attack.
What's the name of that one big titty chick?
Kalani
Kelani?
Wavesilver.
Kaylani.
Is she in the crowd? I'm gonna look for her.
With a 22, yeah, you can see her. She's in there. You see she's sitting with a middle-aged woman. Hang on, let's see. She should be in here. Yes, she is sitting with this lady. So that's who she's sitting with. And they're sitting there. Kalani is just like clapping as hard as she can. The other woman is giving a slight clap, like golf clap.
I don't care about her.
Yeah, I know. Here, there you go. Have a cookie. Vajra will walk over to Vivi. Just sort of looks you up and down. Love your suit.
Ma'am, thank you. I just take off my mask in respect as well.
Oh, she'll hold out her hand to like try and like examine your mask. Beautiful craftsmanship. Yes,
Thank
she'll
you.
turn
Yes.
it over. I like it. I like the lack of features. It's good. Hand it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm just, a local inventor looking to make more stuff, make
You
people
bear a
happy.
striking resemblance to someone I knew.
Really?
Hmm.
Maybe
Maybe.
similar. Maybe purple eyes. Blink, blink.
Purple eyes. She like stands back and she sort of like forms a frame around your head with her fingers. Oh yes, you look very similar, I should say, to Vivian Valentine.
Oh, wow. Have you seen her recently?
Not recently, no. My poor dear. I hate to tell you this, but she died. It was all in the papers.
I mean, no one knows for sure.
She stares at you for a second. Of course. Who knows? I understand they didn't find a body, and perhaps she's still out there somewhere.
We'll see.
But if she is, I hope to find her. I hope she turns up. She was an excellent apprentice, and she'll walk over to let's see, who's left is King. She walks over to King, and you are a
Yes.
you are the very definition of refined. I can see.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you noticed. And who might you be?
Vajra Safar. I am the Black Staff of Waterdeep.
Ah, I see. I
No
see.
offense, but I'm. She sort of leans back and folds her arms. I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh, I lean back across my arms too. Oh yes, you can call me King.
Tell me that your outfit it strikes me as Mastican.
Oh, you would be correct.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, do you have any relationship to the diplomats from Mastika? And she points over into the stands where you see like three Mastican tabaxi.
Possibly. I mean, my affairs are just so, complicated and intricate. It's hard to keep track of, who's here, who's there. I might know them. I'll confer with them later. I'm actually owner of the bar that's having the grand opening tonight, so I'll probably confer with them after that. And I kind of like start scanning the stands, kind of see who she's pointing to. See if
Yeah,
I
you see these
actually.
three tabaxi. You don't recognize two of them, but they're sitting there like whispering something to each other and whispering to the guy sitting in the center, who you do recognize as Minister Labrassus. I'll go ahead and show him to you.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh.
Labrassus is here. Fantastic.
Labrassus was actually. Hang on. Let's cut back. Let's have a little flashback here.
Oh.
The last time you saw Labrassus was right after your.
This music works.
It does, doesn't it?
Fair.
Oh, yeah.
The last time you saw Labrassus was back right after your defeat at the hand of your brother. So we goddamn Mark.
You got defeated! Woo!
At a game of Mario Party. Mario Kart.
Turn this
Double
down, this is
dash.
gonna distract me. So we cut to King walking through the halls, being escorted by this gentleman. All around you, King, there are servants who are moving furniture out of rooms and moving new furniture into rooms and stuff like that. They're taking down portraits of your dad in various places and tapestries, and they're putting up new portraits of your brother. Labrassus is walking in front of you, and he's just got he's sort of dictating some things to people, but he's sort of like half focused on that and half talking to you, and he's just sort of lecturing you as you go. He's just like, anyway, so let's see. Okay, yes, no, take that in the next room. Oh, good. Now hang it up, you idiot. Get it even. Very good. So, anyway, he looks over at you. Radiance. Should I call you former Radiance? Radiance. Let's stick to Radiance.
Yes, please. That'd be appreciated.
So, Radiance, as I was saying, your brother is being quite strict about the traditions. So, unfortunately, yeah. Well, he's, however, in his infinite grace, allowing you to take 3 possessions with you. So you should perhaps consider that. I will give you some time to pack your things, but in the moment, there's a few formalities we're going to have to go through.
Great, more formalities, fantastic.
Well, either way, and he'll lead you into a side room. It looks like he leads you into your dad's old bedroom. He'll lead you in there, and he'll just sort of like gaze around at it. He was such a noble ruler. It's a shame what happened to him. Taken far, far too soon. Wouldn't you agree, Radiance?
I mean, yes, of course. I mean, it's a wonder what happened. I mean, have there been more leads on that at all?
No, nothing of the sort. He appears to have died from a failure of the heart. Some such thing. I don't listen to the coroners and the scientists. I'm too busy running the bank and the finances. I don't really have time for gossip like that. Yes, still. And he'll walk over to one portrait of your dad and like put a hand to it. I will miss him. And I'll miss you too, of course.
I was about to say, I'm right here. I'm leaving too, apparently.
Yes, of course. And we all weep for your absence.
They should. Did my brother say why he? No, it's the tradition. I've talked with him. I'll keep it to myself now. Can I talk to him before I am shipped off to wherever they're sending me to? Waterhole, whatever it is. I just want to talk to him one more time.
King Geminus Leonin is going to be very busy, sir. I don't know if he'll have the time, but I'll ask him. Why don't you wait here, and I'll go see if he can make the time to come speak with you.
Yes, he said I had to pick 3 things. Are you sure I shouldn't just get half? I'm pretty sure I should have half.
Oh, there you go again, Radiance, with such the joker.
At least half.
You're such a joker. And he'll head out. He'll leave you sitting in your dad's old bedroom, and he'll head out to go find your brother, leaving you in the room by yourself, King.
Why did he go back on our deal? He was supposed to stop the stupid ritual and stop it with me, and we were going to rule together. Why did he not go through with that? And I kind of kick at one of the pieces of furniture, just kind of glowering around.
And when you kick it over and you sort of glower around, you notice something sitting on the end table next to your dad's bed. It's a glittering piece of jewelry, this elaborate claw-like thing. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's your claw, made of the finest silver, embedded with six colorful gemstones, and just sitting there glistening. Yeah, you don't remember ever seeing him wear it though.
He never even wore that. My brother's not the type to wear jewelry. I was looking forward to at least having that. I was gonna let my brother have all the ritualistic armor, have all those big weapons. All I wanted was to just have that. I was gonna let my brother have all the big bulky whatevers. He won't miss it. He'll probably notice it's gone. And I just kind of walk over to it, look it over, and stick it into my robes.
Okay.
Won't even notice. Gone. It's the least thing on me.
Like a few seconds after that, you just hear Librasis. I'm afraid, sir, he won't be able to make time for you.
Really? Entire lives together, and he can't make time to say goodbye.
He is the new ruler, sir.
I know.
He is the Sun King of Mastika, Lord of the 12 Prides, Warden of the Crimson Dawn, and
I
Master of the Starstone Throne.
I've heard that over and over my entire life. I don't need to hear it without me involved in it anymore, apparently.
Well, either way, sir, I believe we need to expedite this whole thing. So if you don't mind, come with me, and he'll start walking, escorting you out of the palace. Now remember, you can take 3 things. Be sure to pick something as we go.
Of course. I kind of, put my hand, against the part of the robe that the claw is kind of hidden in.
You pass by various people carrying furniture out, and none of it really strikes you. Carrying elaborate pieces of art, but all of it's too big. You see lots of finery and stuff like that as you exit the main part of the palace, and you start crossing the training, or like the front courtyard. You're passing by these beautiful fountains and stuff like that. Off to the side, you see a tabaxi who is he's armed with a cat of 9 tails, and he's just sort of like cracking it above the air over these 3 cowering gnolls. And Librasis is still sort of lecturing you about protocol and stuff like that.
Wait, I recognize those gnolls. What were the names? Shinza, Zamba, and I forget the third one. What do they do? I never see them act up at all. Did they peeled from the kitchens or something?
Librasis stops and he looks over. I wouldn't have the faintest idea, sir. I don't keep track of these things. I'm shocked you even remember the names. Shocked they even have names.
I mean, they've been perfectly suitable servant gnolls through. Go ask him why he's. I would like to at least know why they're being whipped like that. I mean, at least I can do is know what they did.
Sir, if this is a stalling tactic, he says as he's leading you over there, it's a very, very poor one. But I'll indulge you. I feel like it's the last thing I can do to the lesser son.
Lesser son. Of course. The least you can do.
I apologize for the term, sir. You are technically Geminus the Lesser now, I hate to say.
Oh, is that what they're going to call me in the history books, Geminus the Lesser?
If they even write you into the book, sir.
That's
as
true,
as you come up to the gnolls, the tabaxi just sort of looks up at you. Oh, Radiance, sorry, sir. Beg your indulgence.
Yes, I'd like to know what these gnolls did wrong. They're pleasant servant gnolls, stay me through my entire time here, and I'll know why they're being punished so before I leave and take my story to new passion.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, sorry, your ratings. What I mean to say is that's sort of the problem. Is they're probably too good at serving, and if you don't mind me saying, sir, we got enough servants around here. Your father, before he takes off his he's got like this little hat on. He takes it off and like holds it to his chest for his untimely passing. Asked for us to, well, said for these points these to the gnolls, these things to take up some swords. He said we need more soldiers, sir. Didn't need any servants, especially gnolls. So I've been drilling them in basic sword training and stuff like that, trying to show them how to hold a spear, but they can't even do that right.
Well, of course they can. They've been spending their entire lives as serving gnolls. Why would they be good at fighting? That's a waste.
The gnolls, sir. I hear fighting comes natural. It's in the blood, except for these three cretins.
Well, if they're not good for fighting, what will happen to them?
Well, we'll keep training them, sir. If they don't fucking shape up, I mean, we still got room in the military for them. We always need, well, arrow fodder. How do you like that? And he looks down at him. We'll put some fucking bones around you or something. We'll send them charging in with some torches or something shock and awe sort of thing. More of a shocking awe, when they die.
These serving
That's only
gnolls
if they don't shape up. He kicks D.
These serving gnolls serve the royal family their entire lives. They shouldn't just be thrown away to fodder. That's a waste of perfectly good serving gnoll.
Well, Majesty, I hate to disagree with you. Although, well, I hate to disagree with you, but they would technically still be serving the royal family. They'd really be giving it their all, you might say.
I look at Liberus and I look at his expression. You said I could take 3 things, right?
That is correct, sir.
I'll take them.
What?
Yes. I'll take these 3 serving gnolls,
Well,
and they'll
Noel's all
continue,
scared, so.
and they will continue to serve the royal family, even if it is royal family that is not technically part of the Atlantic succession.
Librasis raises an eyebrow. Very well. This is very unconventional, but it is your decision.
Yes,
That's
it is. It is, and you will not argue with me with this being the last decision I will make as part of the royal family. I will not have it disputed. Liberosity.
He sort of squints his eyes at you. Understood, sir. Understood. Anyway, if these are what you want, then certainly. He looks over at the Tabaxi. Let them go. Are you sure about this, Radiance?
What did I just say to him? He is the royal treasurer, the minister of trade, and you should certainly not dispute my orders as well. One of your...
Of course not, Radiance. I'd never do that. Technically, he's not Radiant anymore.
Give me my gnolls, and let me go on.
He unhooks the gnolls. They sort of downcast eyes. They all sort of come over to you.
All right then. I believe your name was Shinza, and yours was Zanba. And could you remind me your brother's name, the third one, the large one?
They look at each other. D, Radiance.
D, yes. Shinza, Zanba, and D. You 3 shall be my personal servants, and you shall follow me to wherever it is we're going now. I believe they called it Water Pit or something like that. Let's go.
This humble one is very honored. They all start following you.
You are. More honored than. Just think of it. The personal servants to royalty, much more than Minister of Trade or a whip boy.
And we'll cut back to you guys in the present. Does anybody have anything else?
No.
Anything you want to talk to Vajra before she leaves?
I probably wouldn't have a chance to get to get time with Vajra alone. So
you could walk with her as she's heading like back to the stands. She has attendants with her, but that's par for the course.
Oh, we saw
Okay.
Yethhound. Oh, you guys? No, I wasn't there. Never mind.
Yep.
I was dead.
Laz, Laz will walk with her. See. Okay. Man.
Inspector Wolf.
Thank you for speaking with Ezo. And Laz is clearly not 100% conversation. He doesn't appear to be comfortable with the party. They actually hold somewhat. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she nods at you. Again, we're always looking for candidates, Inspector. We're always looking for able bodies willing to protect the city. You've been giving us lots of good information about Mr. Ezo, or does he even have a last name? It doesn't matter. The point is, he seems like he might be a worthy addition to the group. I want you to, I'll notify your captain, but I'm going to give you a special assignment.
yes, ma'am.
Good. I want you to keep an eye on the boy. You're going to watch over him during his probationary period. Is that understood?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Excellent. Good. You will obviously be relieved of your normal duties. You won't have to worry about those. But make sure he keeps his nose clean.
I'll do what I can.
Fantastic. She'll keep walking. Oh, I got your report. Or I got that thing you submitted the other day. Curious little drug. It's actually not the first time we've been encountering it recently.
Oh?
No, there have been a few other instances of it. You're not. You're about the. This is about the third sample we've acquired. Keep an eye out for it. It has.
Anything in particular?
There's something about all of this that worries me.
Me too.
And she'll head off.
One more question, man.
Yes.
Have you heard any more about a stone?
Stone? No. I haven't heard anything about a stone.
I passed one last night.
There is one other thing, Inspector. I should let you know.
Yes, Matter Blackstaff.
You're all level 5 now.
Hey.
Well, and we'll end it there.
All right.
Wait, how much money did we get?
400 gold.
What?
Oh, I missed that part.
Five.
Wait, 400 each or 400
No.
total?
400 total.
Total.
Okay.
Level 3 spells, baby. Here we go.
Oh, y'all ready to solve some problems with fireballs? Cause I am.
Ooh.
God,
Oh,
I'm ready to.
God.
I'm ready to punch people into oblivion.
We love
Dude, the
solving
problem with
problems
fireballs,
with
we have,
fireball.
but there aren't the open spaces in this game that there are in the
Yeah,
other.
that's
I mean, there
true.
will
You-
be
you
after a
could literally-
fireball splot open.
It's true.
Dude, you could literally set the city on fire. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
The city will just have to make sure. The city will just have to make sure to not piss me off.
This city will have to make sure not to piss you off.
I love the king backstory moment there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
that was fantastic.
That was
The
a
fact-
lot of fun.
King,
So solid.
that King like took these like slaves as his possessions. It's like this compassion, but he still also just considers these people as possessions. It's like I love it so much.
It's a
just-
comp. Go ahead.
I know. I was just it's this perfect king moment of being a jerk and kind of compassionate and sweet at the same time.
Exactly.
He thinks of things as people. He thinks of people as things, but he likes his things.
Yeah.
He's Greed from FMA.
Yes,
Yes.
that's one of
For
the
sure.
inspirations for his
Mhm.
personality for sure. And there's also like the main kind of things I was thinking of with his how he got those knolls is one, he just wanted to kind of piss the system off because he was feeling petty, and two, they were being thrown away and he was feeling like he was being thrown away, so he kind of got a faint glimmer of empathy for a moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it makes me thinking of Full Metal Alchemist. It's like Envy, his story, you know, of like, oh, the friends were the thing I wanted this whole time.
In terms of the knolls were the
Wait,
best
wait.
treasure he
What do
could
you
have
mean,
taken
Greed?
from there.
Agreed. Yeah.
This
Greed.
is so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is that the one who like?
It's greed.
Agreed.
Yeah, no,
Envy's
envy.
the one. Envy's the one that Mustang kills with fire.
Oh yeah.
Ends up
Okay.
being a
Never
tiny
mind.
little lizard.
No, you're
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
Greed.
Yeah,
Greed-
yeah,
Greed's the
yeah.
one
I
who's
am
like-
thinking
Yeah,
of
greed.
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 That's
Yeah.
the one who like takes over Lynn's body or whoever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Greed's my favorite.
Creed's the best.
Who's the little boy then?
Oh,
Pride.
that's Pride.
Pride. Okay, for some reason I thought he was Greed. Okay, I had them all mixed up in my mind.
Pride and Brotherhood and the official manga, and I think like it's a different little boy for Wrath in the original series. Though I
Yeah.
guess we're calling it original because it was first, but it's not like canon with the actual original
The
manga.
adaptation.
Mhm.
Yeah, original adaptation, inaccurate to the source material.
Well, yeah, I loved that shit. That was a great King scene.
Oh yeah, like whenever
That was fantastic.
yeah, Josh, whenever you like started kicking us into that scene, I was like, okay, which part of his backstory is it going to be? Oh, it's this one. Oh, great, yes.
Yeah, I figured I might as well combine the two of them. Because I'd be
Yeah.
having it in sort
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
Got to introduce the Rassus. Okay.
Yeah, and Josh, that was an awesome race. That was
Yeah,
so
that
much
was
fun.
great.
Yes, that was fantastic.
The Wacky Races vibes were amazing, and like
Yep.
the Mario
Yes.
Kart mixed with Wacky Races. It was like everything, bringing lots of nostalgia to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
This is a close fucking call.
Oh yeah, that's an exciting finish. And
Yeah.
I'm also so happy we got a pygmy knoll to add to our menagerie.
You guys
you
are
didn't
just
actually-
building a zoo.
You should join us.
Well,
I'm gonna try and go to join. You see,
technically.
so far I've got him following me instead of what's his face due to ration bribing. No idea how long he's going to follow us though.
I mean, even worse. I'm not certain that things will go if he decides he doesn't want to. Like, he seems like the type to switch sides in the.
Yeah.
Middle of the
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't use him in a fight. He'd just like I don't know, like help Vivi make gadgets and like I don't know,
Mhm.
clean stuff, be cool, look.
Yeah. Yes, but he seems like the kind. I don't want to give Jolly ideas. Stop.
See, I like giving Josh ideas because even when things go bad, they're interesting, and I want to see what happens.
Mhm. Mhm.
I love giving DMs ammo to use because I want to see what happens.
Mhm.
Lee does too. He's just in denial of it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a little. I'm willing to give the DM ideas when they simply hurt my character as opposed to everybody.
And also one other thing I got noticed earlier, I kind of like the idea of Laz being the actual kind of like leader of the group he's the only one who has common sense way, despite King thinking of himself as the leader of the group. I think that's a really fun kind of dynamic there.
He's also like the authority figure in the group.
Yeah, King's just the face.
The problem is that while Laz might have that sort of de facto role, he's also basically herding cats.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he might be the.
Laz bears all the responsibility, but has none of the control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vivi's
Classic
got
Laz.
brains. She just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Not a single fuck.
Gemheim is our mask fatale, opposite of femme fatale, whatever we want.
Yeah, baby.
And Oz is the wild card, baby. Woo!
Yeah,
What?
he's
Yep.
more of a wild
Yeah.
card than me.
Yeah, no, Oz is definitely. Vivi's
Yep.
kind of a wild card too, but
Kind of, but not as much as Oz.
not as much.
Oz is definitely the most wild card of the bunch.
Dude, I love the idea.
I did it.
of,
I killed him.
I love the idea that there are going to be Ezo and Laz buddy now.
We're not cops. We're part of the Gray Hand, which defends the city. You're a cop. I am a defender of the city.
I'm
Not
gonna
a
be
cop.
like a Zentara here. Soon enough.
Well, you know
I'm
what
just
I
trying to
mean.
get laid.
Nah.
Buddy cops. Not
Buddy
necessarily
buddy
actual
defenders.
cops. Buddy defenders of the city. Fine.
Ezo's not a cop. He's never going to be a cop.
I'm happy you guys I should say I'm surprised and happy that you guys gravitated to Magnifique as much as you did. Actually, now that I think about it, I shouldn't be that surprised.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
kidding.
You already knew two of us love Magnifique.
This is true.
I want King to have some conversations with Magnifique about the nature of authority in society.
Oh God.
You see,
Yeah, for sure.
having one person in charge of everything actually gives you more freedom because of bullshit.
I want Ezo to go clothes shopping with Magnifique.
Oh, God.
Laz jumps in and starts.
You're gonna come back dressed like a JoJo character.
I was about to make a crack about tonic drumsticks, but nobody would get it.
Let's see here. Good. I'm glad the race didn't turn into a slog. I was happy about that.
No, that was
great.
that was perfect.
Fun.
It was
That
fun.
was amazing.
The what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was the perfect amount of rounds though. It was like lasted just a perfect amount of time.
Mhm.
And we were like behind for a while and came back, and yeah, that
Yep.
was a lot of fun.
The speed ups were a good idea. I'm glad I came up with that idea.
Yeah,
Oh, we got lucky to get two of those, so we're rolling a
Yeah.
D10.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you guys
That was
couldn't
great.
for a while. You couldn't roll above 4. So
Yeah,
It was brutal. We got it out of our system though.
Lots of accelerating.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It was
and-
really, your strategy all throughout that was really interesting. I'm really glad that you. I'm glad that you guys sort of like used the whole breadth of the system.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely changed tactics or changed strategies
Yeah.
like multiple times. Like, oh, let's just speed up like crazy and get all the things.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's try and weave around stuff. Oh no, let's hit the warps on purpose. Oh, let's attack finally. Like, yeah, we
Yeah.
changed what we're doing multiple times, and like it wasn't even due to like phase changes like a traditional boss fight would be. It was just from the actual mechanics being
Yeah.
like differently useful at different stages of the race because of how the obstacles are laid out.
Yeah.
So it's almost like phase changes, but more organic. Yeah, that was really well made.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
It also definitely like after the first turn, I thought, oh damn, I got to get in like mini game mode. Like there's like a strategy we need to be thinking about and how we like position ourselves and how far we're gonna move. Like yeah, that was a really cool like it was very complex, but like it didn't feel complex on our side. You know, it was
Yeah.
very simple.
Yeah.
Now,
There's like a lot
Jamie's
going
gonna
on.
spend the next half a month
Half a month. What?
building our own cart.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm excited to see Vivi's cart.
Oh, that
Yep.
baby's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful baby.
I'm gonna roll for hit points.
Oh right. Okay.
Think. Oh no!
Oh no.
Don't roll for hit points.
It's
Never
alright.
roll for hit points.
I
I've
always
gotten great rolls in the past. My theory is that
hit points.
I'm very happy with Gemheim being a little weak baby. So
It's okay.
Ooh, I was going back to my tab for this. Ooh, yeah, too. Yeah.
It's
I'm
okay.
I'm a coward. I go for the average every
An
time.
average.
Do I?
Oh,
I don't-
I always roll.
I only do average for the sake of recalculation later.
yeah, I have notes in my character sheet for every roll, so that in case that happens.
It's okay, Jimheim. I'm a big meat shield. Just stand behind me. You'll be okay.
Yeah, and actually, all my other rolls have been really good, or pretty good at least.
Yeah.
The last two were a 7 and an 8, so
So
I'm okay with rolling a 1.
I'm gonna go ahead and say what my spell choice changes plans are going to be in case we want to kind of coordinate any kind of like who gets what spells. My current plan
Yeah.
is I'm going to pick up Fireball as my new spell for so I got 3 level spells now, and because at level up I get to swap one spell, I'm going to drop Sleep because I'm afraid of the Castellanters, and I think we're past the point where Sleep's going to be useful. So I'm going to drop Sleep and pick up Haste. That way I have both Fireball and Haste, and if we need to, I can twin Haste, Ezo and Oz, or Ezo and Laz, whatever makes sense, and extra attacks and AC for you guys, baby. Yeah!
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Love it.
And those
Mhm.
are both 3rd level spells, Haste and Fireball.
Yep. So I'm gonna not have many slots, but I'm gonna have haste and fireball just because I want to have that big nuke, and haste is so helpful. And if the fact that I can twin haste makes it very powerful.
Yeah, that's freaking great.
That reminds me. You guys are bringing that up now. They released that Unearthed Arcana thing.
Oh,
under
yeah.
variant class features.
Yeah.
By the way everybody was talking, I get the impression people want to give that a shot.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I would be.
Just
I mean,
the
it's all
fact
buffs.
that like
so-
sorcerers get to do more shit with their like
Mhm.
spell points was actually great.
Mhm.
Besides just
Yeah.
like giving
We're doing
back
that?
points and whatever, going between that,
Yeah.
you have other options. It was just nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking over it all. I think it's pretty balanced. So if you guys want to go ahead and
Yeah.
use that stuff, you're free to.
Yeah, and that could
Awesome.
significantly change Ryan's class if he can get.
Oh, yeah.
I think like because of the way it's structured, I think.
Yeah, it's off of like their I don't know. It's off of
The
the
original?
original Ranger, not the revised Ranger.
Because I'm using
Yeah.
revised.
Yeah, and but then it's like substitutes for. It's like you would like give up your old class
So
feature.
you're replacing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
For
like,
some
I
of
think
them,
a lot of them are like
some.
replacements rather than.
Can I? Where is it? Where can I find that?
Um,
Can I have a link?
Search wizards. Actually, yeah, I can.
Yeah, the Ranger
One
got
in,
the
Discord.
most. The Ranger got the most actual like swapping ones, whereas like you
Mhm.
pick one or the other. Whereas most classes just got like technically
Additions.
swaps, but yeah, technically
It's in the
swaps. But the
general
thing you swap
chat.
to is, but the thing you swap to is just the same, but more stuff and better. So most classes just got straight upgrades. Rangers got more of actual options, but a lot of times those new
Yeah.
options are better.
I'm
Are
excited
just
that we've leveled up
objectively better.
because now not only do I get 2 attacks a turn, but my attack die has gone up from a D6 to a D8.
Nice.
It does.
Ooh, if we're doing this, I'm taking fucking mass healing word then.
Nice.
If we get this
Nice.
if this upgraded spell list. Ooh, I kind of like slow too. Although I
you guys
think
could have haste and slow. That'd be pretty awesome.
That
That
is
would be
awesome.
badass.
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah, all right, fuck it, I'm taking slow.
I
can
I'm so
aim.
I'm so stoked to on long rest swap out spells that are the same level. Like
Yeah.
I won't change my haste fireball plans just because that's actually changing from one level to another. But like swapping out first level spells for things I expect to be more useful is gonna be so nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ezo, Vivi, sorry.
It's okay. I love my class the way it is.
Okay.
So there were
Same.
some leaks of like the new Eberron book that seems to show the finalized artifact.
Oh, interesting.
Not sure where those are at, but I saw some of those. Also, I saw leaks for the finalized Warforged, and womp womp. It's
Oh
That's
no.
unfortunate.
I really like the latest one in the Unearthed Arcana.
oh yeah, I do too. But there's been some leaks from the new Eberron book that's pretty much going to be like the finalized version of the Warforged, and it's kind of lame. It's just like the old Warforged 2A where you just get +1 AC, but they have the integrated tool thing from Envoy. And also like the normal expected stuff like the no sleeping and all that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's lame. I'm really disappointed they went that direction with the Warforged if the leak's true.
Well, we'll find out soon because that book I think comes out next week or 2 weeks, something like that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here.
Josh,
worth-
you probably could get it at the convention.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna pick it up at the con. Actually, I may get it online. I don't want to spend con price for this.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The true.
I'm looking for board games there. Yeah, it drops. It drops next week.
Speak the true.
There you go.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I like Gemheim in the last few days has been practicing his healing spells after being traumatized by his friend dying.
Oh,
so now he learned.
that's
So
cute.
now he learned mass
That's
healing.
very sweet.
That's cute. I
That's
like
very
that.
awesome.
sweet.
Aww.
Hmm.
I took a look at the ranger stuff. I don't even want any of it. So
Okay.
Yeah, man, there's like free Hunter's Mark without spell slots or concentration.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
have favorite enemy. Wouldn't that replace it?
And yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
I like
previous
favorite enemy.
the previous feature that replaces your explorer thing, I think, gives you an option that gives you languages like favorite enemy gave, but yeah, it's not the exact same.
I'm gonna keep revised. I think revised ranger is fine.
Oh yeah, you're doing revised. I forgot. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
revised is probably near
Revised
equal
is
in
like
power to.
Best freaking
Like,
The new
ranger.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good direction, like for like future rangers. It's just like you pick revise or pick the. What's the term people are using for the new range?
I'm gonna say expanded.
Expanded. Yeah, because choosing between revised or expanded, I think is a good kind of direction because expanded has good stuff, but I like a lot of stuff going on with revised where you just get plus damage to your favorite enemy. That's a lot more flavorful than free hunters.
I love that they made new fighting styles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
see
And
that.
that you
That's
can
kinda cool.
and that you can change your fighting style when you level up.
In our other game, I'm heavily considering changing Sablin's dueling to that. I think it's called intercept, where you can just shave damage off of attacks that happen near you.
That would have been handy.
Oh yeah, it would.
Yeah, there's a couple on there I really like.
And I feel like the channel divinity for ancient paladins is kind of garbage. So being able to burn that to get an extra level 1 spell slot is fantastic.
Yes. I never use that channel.
Like my
Yeah.
character's backstory has a lot of undead in it, but I love the flavor of ancients. So my turn doesn't turn undead; it turns fey and fiends, which we don't really see much.
Lee's the
Mhm.
same way. He
Well-
went into Curse of Strahd with Channel Divinity that can't target undead.
Yeah. It's really a pain in the ass.
This is really
All
all
these
Josh's fault.
undead.
It's
Wait,
definitely
does this
Josh's
mean
fault.
Does this mean that I'll get to use that new use for my channel divinity and Curse of Strahd as well?
Yes, I guess. When we get to a point that I feel is appropriate, yes.
Lee,
Oh,
Probably
do you
after
have
next session. So
Lee, do you have enough barbarian levels in the other game to get pounce?
No,
Damn it,
because
that pounce
that's
ability
5
is
barbarian
dope.
levels. I have 3.
Oh, I thought it was 3.
No, it was level 5.
Damn it.
So what do you guys think about that new like unarmed fighting style?
I don't remember. I need to pull up the thing again. I don't remember all the fighting styles offhand.
your
It
unarmed
gets-
strikes can deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength mod. If you strike with 2 free hands, the d6 becomes a d8. When you successfully start a grapple, you can deal d4 bludgeoning to the grappled creature. Until the grapple ends, you can also deal this damage to the creature whenever you hit it with a melee attack. Interesting.
I like it.
Like I think that's their. It seems like that's their attempt to address the whole people want a strength unarmed
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, they're
And
trying,
I feel like
they're
that's
trying to build an Ezo, like they're
exactly yeah. Because I know Izo started out as a brute fighter before switching to Pugless, didn't
Yep.
And if you
Yeah,
had that fighting,
An unarmed fighting
Style, that
as
would
a
be-
brute fighter would be incredible.
yeah.
I also really like blind fighting.
That's a cool option.
I think blind
That-
fighting is what I'm going to go for our next campaign.
That combined with the fact that with the new rules you can change out your fighting style. Wait, is it a level up or long rest for the fighting style?
I think it's long. I think it's level up.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, whenever you gain a level that has a fighting style feature, you can replace a fighting style with another one available.
Gotcha. I guess that's fairly balanced because I think with the blind fighting one, just anytime you know you're into like a dungeon or underground, just swap to that. But if it's on level up, then you can still kind of do that, but you're a lot more committed to that. Like I'm gonna commit to okay, I expect in the next level I'm gonna need this kind of thing.
Right. The other thing I like about it is just like story wise, it makes more sense that like if you're gonna change your fighting style, it's gonna be over a longer period of time. Because like it could just represent your growth as a fighter, like you're doing different things. Because typically
Oh, yeah.
levels are far apart, whereas like a long rest is like that's every day. You're not changing your fighting style like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also it just adds more like flexibility with like loot drops. Like one example is like in our other game, like we got a really nice one-handed weapon, and we decided to give it to Ryan's character who uses two-handers. He just use it two-handed, and we finally found a really good two-hander and just swapped weapons. Like if we had that fighting style, well, we maybe could have not needed to do that because we could have just changed our fighting styles.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it could have switched up for that time.
Yeah. Let's say I don't want to trade back and give up that flame tongue sword because that's something good. Unless Ryan really wants it back or something.
No. I think Palusa's gonna do really well with whatever the heck he got. That was the wind
The-
thing, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
wind axe, like
And it
Yeah,
has
I'm
all the
excited
cool
to get back
spells
to
on
that
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when's that
Also-
happening?
January.
January, man.
When I finish my schooling.
I'm
It's
also
driving us
very
nuts, Eric.
intrigued.
I know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of like the like hiatus, I'm thinking that next Tuesday I might run something rules light for the Prince of Apocalypse group. If y'all,
do it.
I think I'm gonna do lasers and feelings.
Oh, nice.
You guys ever heard of that?
Nice. Yeah.
I've seen
No.
the
No.
Adventure Zone.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a really like rules light system. It's just you're in a spaceship as part of like just you don't even have to be the crew. You're just on a spaceship, and everyone has one stat, and that one stat is just on a sliding scale of low numbers are feelings and high numbers are
Lasers.
lasers,
Yep.
or other way around. Either way, but if whatever your number is determines if you are better at lasers or feelings. So if you roll if you roll under your number. Oh god, I forget the exact rules, but it's designed to be fairly simple and based around one number.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's very fun.
That sounds hilarious.
There are also a ton of variants of it as well. As I recall.
And there's a variant, like these are the same system that's called like a Bigfoot Stole My Car, with my Christmas present in it, or my friend's birthday present in it.
Yeah.
I was considering doing that as well, but I think like the concept there is like a little more narrowed down. I kind of like the.
Yeah.
I've never been a big sci-fi person, but it's a type of setting we've never done in our RP stuff over these years. So we're fun just gonna
Sci-fi
dip our
sounds
toes in that for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We've never done any sci-fi games. Wow.
I just know that Valaris is preparing the hell out of Spirit Guardians now.
Oh yeah, my paladin's getting that as well. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm intrigued by
I-
this new pact boon, Pact of the Talisman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it. It's kind of cool, I guess.
I get
I'm gonna go, guys.
Help.
Bye.
Helping other people.
Hi.
Bye,
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. I'm also leaving too.
Okay.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Are you
Bye.
leaving
Charles.
like last time when you left an hour
You
after you?
left.
You shut up. I'm leaving right now. Good night.
Good night, Charles.
All right, night, man.